P4P Boxing Talk. Unbiased boxing channel.
I got ice in different income that nobody can see. Got a big ass fucking head on my motherfucking shoulders. My niggas steady laughing, talking about my head and shoulders. Hands so fucking long, it go from head down to my shoulders. And this shit is from the heart for my haters and the boulders that be in my way. Feeling like the man until I went another way. Try to bust up on my life and went another way. I got that money in my pocket, live another day. Yeah, yeah. Baby, would you like rolling?
Welcome back. It's your man Pound for Pound Boxing Talk, where the talk is the realest. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. It's the real boxing talk on this side, man. None of that crying, none of them fake narratives that y'all used to. Oh, I like this person, so this person's trash. Oh, this person ain't fight. All of that weak ass, lame ass shit that y'all used to hearing. The back and forths about the lame shit, that shit is done. That shit is not on this side. This pound for pound boxing talk, where the talk is always the realest. That real boxing talk, man. Where we just like talking about the squabbles. We just like fights, man. We just really fans of the fights. You feel what I'm saying? We like seeing the fights and we like seeing good fights. I don't care about what you say, what he say, she say. Think for yourself. If you like watching two trash cans and you like watching two trash cans, this pound for pound boxing talk, man. And I'm gonna start it off from the rip. I'm gonna drop in the link in the chat off of the rip because you already know everybody in the pound for pound boxing community is welcome. Everybody's welcome to the stream. You already know. You don't gotta follow what I say, what nobody say. We want to hear what you say. Show me your boxing mind, where you at with this. You feel me? Because personally, I just like the fights. And I like some fighters. For real. There's fighters that I prefer to see than other fighters, and that's fine. But it's all up to you, man. It's all your prerogative. You don't gotta agree with me. You don't gotta believe every word I say. This whole point of this channel is for you to think for yourself, man. Talk that real boxing talk. You feel me? Because the community is always gonna do that. You feel me? And we pick up on the lame shit quick on this side. So again, it's pound for pound boxing talk, where the talk is the realest. Hit that like, hit the subscribe, man. But tomorrow it's been interesting, man. It's like fight that I was looking forward to. I was looking forward to see Floyd Schofield, but he's pulled out. He was in a hospital. Supposedly he was sick or poisoned, whatever. And then come to find out, I'm on yesterday with some of the pound for pound boxing community members, and they like, nigga, this nigga a duck. And you know me, I don't really do the D word. I don't really just be calling motherfuckers ducks just to be calling niggas ducks. You feel what I'm saying? But niggas bought up the receipt. They're like, yo, pound for pound, I'm telling you, click this video, listen to this. So supposedly Eddie Hearn came out, for that y'all that don't know, and I seen this on Everything Boxing channel. Shout out to Everything Boxing for having that content that we could, play and listen to, because I couldn't find the shit nowhere. But pound for pound boxing community member like, yo, go to Everything Boxing's channel, listen to Eddie Hearn. So shout out to you, bro. But so supposedly Eddie Hearn was like, nigga, Daniel Dubois and Floyd Schofield, like, he said they in the hospital posting pictures and shit, but supposedly they got back the reports and niggas ain't even hurt. He said there was no test saying nothing. Like they fine, and supposedly he like they calling him or feel me, he got some way where they contacted him, was like, yo, we good, like let's go. And he like, nigga, you already been replaced. That position has been filled. Feel what I'm saying? It's like I'm like, damn, ain't no way. But that's from the horse's mouth. He said ain't no records and no poison, no fever, no C19, no cold, no nothing. Niggas just taking photo ops in a hospital and they've been replaced. So unfortunately I couldn't get that fight. But to be honest, I'm not mad at that Bacoli fight with Parker. I'm not mad that Daniel Dubois pulled out because honestly, I wasn't even really looking forward to that fight. I'm not really big on the heavyweight fights. When Wilder was doing it, yeah, he was really entertaining. He would go in there, brawl out. You feel me? But usually, like them heavy dudes, they a little slower. They just look like kind of sloppy, and it's just kind of like whoever lands a big punch first type shit. It's not really a whole lot of skill and finesse like it is at them lower weight classes where you see like a real fight, like niggas that's like on point. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm not too big on the heavyweight fights, but when they said Bacoli, only thing that popped in my head was what he did to my man Big Baby, yo. And I'm like, that nigga is different. Like he got son. He remind me, and my man C Breezy from the pound for pound boxing community said it too. He remind me of like a George Foreman type, the way he be doing it. But I'm gonna get back. Hold on, we got a member in here, Shane Palmer. Salute. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. It's pound for pound boxing talk, where the talk is the realest. What Shane say? Shane said, "Who you guys got on Tank versus Roach?" Man, I got Tank all the bro. I'm gonna tell you right now, bro. I have Tank, and you could like this is gonna remain the same until I see something else from like another fight or whatever. Everybody at 135, everybody at 140. I got Tank knocking them out. Like period. Tank versus Roach, who I got Tank. You feel what I'm saying? Like it's just to me, it's like and again, like I brought this up on the last episode. Like so again, certain people you talk to when you hear these narratives and shit, like people will say like, "Yo, who you think? You think that he gonna knock him out?" And a nigga be like, yeah. He'd be like, so why you want to watch it if you think you already know how it's going to go and know how. But like I just said, bro, I got him knocking out every fucking body at 135 and 140. There's a couple tough fights in there that I think is for him. At the end of the day, I got him knocking out all these dudes. So because I do, and I could break it down why, depending on who you talking about, I could picture that style matchup and tell you why I think Tank is going to do it to him. But just because I got him knocking out all these dudes, don't mean I don't want to see these fucking fights. They still gonna be good fights. It's because I think that person's gonna win. I shouldn't want to see the fight. Like that's that type of dumb shit. But for sure, I got Tank in that fight, bro. And I think it's gonna be before 7. I got a Tank by knockout on 7, only because he said for sure it's gonna be good, man. He's a Tank. Yeah, I mean. I got that. I think it's gonna be before 7, bro. Not because anything like Roach is bad or nothing, but it's just when Roach fights, Roach fights. Like I watch Lamont Roach fights, and Lamont Roach got some crack. You feel what I'm saying? He a little taller than Tank. He was at 130, became champion, dropped Hector Cruz. Hector Cruz. He dropped Hector Garcia. Tank ain't even get to drop Hector Garcia when they fought. He did make the nigga quit in the corner, knocked his vision out. Homie said he couldn't see, and he couldn't see. He didn't know what was going on. But even Lamont Roach clipped his ass, put him on the floor. So Lamont Roach do got some crack. He is bigger than Tank, and when Lamont Roach come in. He is a boxer first, but he's gonna fight. Like he's gonna be there. He's not on some like I'm not trying to really engage, or he's not one of them dudes that like moves around a lot. He has good defense, but he's in there to fight. Like he's definitely letting his fucking hands go. And because of that, And because of the fact that I don't think he has as much crack as like a Frank Martin, I think that is going to be a little earlier than the Frank Martin, because Frank Martin, I see the fight playing out the same. Like when I see Lamont Roach and Frank Martin, to me their styles are a little similar. I think that Frank is a little bit more. I think Frank has a little bit more finesse. You feel what I'm saying? Tank said that he think Lamont is a better boxer, but just looking at the style, I think Frank got a little bit more finesse, but also Frank got them combinations that he put on your ass in that crack. Like Frank got power. So the power that he had that was translating from like 1 through 4, maybe 1 through 5. I don't think Roach is hitting like that, and I don't think he's gonna be like, his footwork is gonna be like Frank Martin was like leaping across the ring and turning and doing a whole lot, and he physically strong. You know, there was times where they'll be in the clinch and Tank pushing him and he pushing Tank right back. Because if I'm not mistaken, he got a wrestling background or some shit. So I just think that as much time as it took Tank to get to him because of Frank Martin's power, and he even called it when it died out. If I'm not mistaken, you could correct me if I'm wrong. He around the 4th round, I think like at the end of the 4th, he went to his corner and told him like, it's a wrap now. Like this nigga, like that steam fell off. Like I'm on him. I don't think Lamont Roach is coming with that type of crack. So, but I mean, at the end of the day, the fight's gonna be however Tank really wanted to be, because it's not like he fight one way. Like again, I've seen him fight all different type of ways. He said, "I'm with you, bro." He said, "To me, this is Shane Palm." He said, "To me, Tank's toughest fight. I could be wrong, but I'm Tank all day." Hey, bro, like that's your opinion. You think it? Why you think it's his toughest fight? Like I'll tell you the toughest fight that I think will be for Tank at 135. If we just talking about 135, the toughest fight that I think will be for Tank at 135, because he basically already, like, when he was at 135, he basically knocked off all the heavy hitters. And when I say heavy hitters, like I mean like literal niggas that'll put you out when he was at 135. When he was at 135, Rolly was there. Rolly didn't really have too much skills. You know, a lot of niggas say he was trash, but one thing he did have was that crack. All his wins, basically all his wins, was by knockout. When he was at 135, Ryan was, well, nah, Ryan had just moved. I think Ryan had been up there for like a year or something at 140, but Ryan was putting everything out at 135. Um, who else I miss? Emma Queen, my dude. Salute to the professor in the building. Anybody who don't know who this man and McQueen, man, he has this beautiful channel, this real but when I remember, you know how I be saying like pound for pound boxing talk, where the boxing talk is the realest. Like he really be talking that boxing. Like he'll literally get a strike for y'all niggas to play the fucking footage and break down the footwork, the fucking at what point this nigga starts perspirating and what round he starts sweating. Like, Ann McQueen is so deep. I love being, he has a beautiful channel called The Casuals Corner. I need all my people that support the pound for pound boxing community, that really rock with me. Y'all need to go over there and check out that Casuals Corner, man, because my man be breaking shit down. And it's always a beautiful conversation over there. Always a beautiful conversation, and you learn some shit too. He might make you put your money up on a couple fighters after watching one study film with this dude. Cause man, I know I made some money, like, you know. But anyway, man, yeah, I think the toughest fight for him at 135. If you just talking about 135, to me at this point, he already done. I always said it would be Frank Martin. And to me, that proved, because Frank was having some good success. You know, he was doing it the right way. I think it was just a conditioning factor with Frank. I think if Frank Martin was 15 round ready, if he would have kept that same game plan, that same intensity, that same sharpness, them combinations, he was tight as he did from 1 through 4. If he was able to do that through 12, who knows how the fight could have went. Not saying that Tank wouldn't have knocked his ass out, but I feel like once he started to fade, you know, and that's a good thing of Tank as well. You know, that's I give Tank props for that as well, because I think his body shots he was landing and that constant pressure, that mental pressure started breaking him down, but I think if he would have been 15 rounds, I think it was really once he started tiring out, Derrick James is telling him stay off the rope. As soon as I started seeing him sit on the ropes, I knew this was gonna be the end. Like he started getting too lax. You like a punching bag right there now. You feel what I'm saying? It was like I knew it was only a matter of time. But after he done watched him, after he done knocked him out, which I thought was the toughest fight. Now at 35, I think the toughest fight, when you talk about tough, I think there's a difference between tough and a hard fight. If you talk about tough fight for Tank at 35, the one that I would really like to see would be Keyshawn Davis. I think that'll be a tough fight for him because Keyshawn knows how to use that distance. Keyshawn definitely has some crack. He don't got that one punch knockout, but he definitely got some crack. I think it's about what and what with Frank Martin. Stephen Canino, pound for. I seen you here before. So this is another pound for pound boxing community man. He say, yo, what's the word, bro? I hope everything good with you. We just chilling, man. We just here vibing. Man, made some bread for the day. I'm here kicking it with y'all. We got some fights coming up tomorrow. You know what I mean? We got a big card tomorrow. That shit's gonna be all day. So, and I'm be calling them fights for as long as I can. Y'all probably gonna see me in here frying some chicken, pouring up some drinks, just doing my thing. We all just chilling. You feel what I'm saying? So we gonna be here. But it's good to see you again, bro. Tough fight for Tank is T.O. I agree with that. I could see that. And I could pretty much break that down too. I still got Tank by knockout, but I think that is a tough fight for Tank, only because T.O. has been at that weight class for a minute now. He has been at 140 already for a couple years. Not just the weight, but T.O. always has some respectable power. He always has some slick skills. His footwork has been pretty good. Cutting off the ring, though, I think we all saw that when that Jermaine Ortiz shit happened, like that completely like exposed. Like he was literally just following around. But I don't think that'll play a factor in the Tank fight. I don't think if Tank and Teal's in the ring, Teal's gonna have to be worrying about cutting off the ring with Tank. You feel what I'm saying? If anything, like you feel what I'm saying, roles will be a little reverse, or they'll be on some Hector Garcia versus Tank type shit where they both in the middle of the ring, boxing. Or Tank could switch it up, walk him down. But Teal definitely got some power on him. He definitely got that skill. He definitely got the experience, I feel, already. I mean, he don't have a whole bunch of fights, but Teal was one of them fighters when he was coming up. He was like, and when in top rank, the people that they had, he was doing his damn thing. He even clipped a couple dudes, put him out. You feel what I'm saying? And then you got him being the first one jumping in the ring with Loma when Loma was already in his bag, and he basically had Loma not doing shit. I didn't hear Loma say it or nothing during that time period, but a lot of people were saying that after Loma was saying that he was injured, and that's why he fought the way he did. But I just know Tio had that. He had that motherfucker on it. He was walking him down. You feel what I'm saying? Walking him down. So he was hitting him with some shit that fast forward all them years that he's older. When Loma fought Devin couldn't have him like that. And this was a younger T.O. and some people would say this is a prime Loma. And he had that man on his back foot, slipping punches. I think he started to slip in the later rounds. But I just say that to say, he did his thing with Loma. As soon as he went to 140, he went up there, got Josh Taylor. I'm not saying a lot of people put like a lot of emphasis on the belts. Josh Taylor was undisputed. But to me, he's a good boxer, but it's not like he was like one of the greatest to me or nothing like that at 140. I'll have Gary Antoine Russell dusting him off, to be honest, especially with Josh Taylor's style. But even still, my point is T.O. go up there from 35. And I'll never forget when I see them in a ring, like Josh Taylor just looked so much bigger than T.O. And T.O. went in there and was busting him up. You feel what I'm saying? So T.O. got that experience. He got that skill. He got that crack. I do think that'll be one of the other tough fights for Tank for sure. So I agree with you on that, bro. I agree with you on that. But yeah, man, I just wanted to touch on that because y'all put it in the chat. Anytime y'all put some shit in the chat, it just I just start going. It don't matter what topic I got, whatever you feel me is on y'all mind, and y'all throw shit out there. I gotta highlight that, and we could touch on it. And the link is in the chat as well. But yeah, man. So we got some good shit tomorrow. Tomorrow, bro. I mean, we got the Artur. Only guys he said facts. Only guys he beat in Tank is Core. I feel you. I'm not even mad at you for saying that, bro. Like I could see the way I see if Shakur, if I'm watching Shakur or if I'm in Shakur's corner, I think that I think that Shakur has I still got him knocking Shakur out, but if you ask me how I think Shakur will win that fight, if I'm in Shakur's corner, I'm having him on some running in the hills type shit. I'm having him fuck all that 12 rounds. We doing 17, 20, 15. You're going to be 15 rounds ready condition wise. I don't want you, like, I want you to be able to move. Because at the end of the day, we know that's what's going to happen. But it's how long can you keep that consistency? How long can you deal with that mental pressure? I'm having Shakur already knows how to box. He doesn't have a lot of crack. He has some hand injuries, but how he can beat Tank, the way I see him beating Tank is doing just like what he did with Edwin De Los Santos. But you're gonna have to throw some more punches. If you asking me, I'm telling him never to go on the inside. Don't you dare go on the inside. If your back touch the ropes, I'm whipping that ass. Every time we training, if your back even grazes the ropes, nigga, 20 push-ups off the rip. Like we gonna, and I need that exact D for the win. Salute my dude. Another pound for pound boxing community member. This is my dude right here. Always show love. Always talk that real boxing talk. Shout out to D for the win. But I need you ready 15 rounds, able to move around this ring. I'm having people, I'm inviting Isai Cruz for sparring. I'm inviting Oscar Duarte to sparring. I'm inviting anybody who can walk towards me that'll put pressure on my back leg and on my mind and shift that can cut off the ring. That's all we working on. Because as far as I'm concerned, if he's able to do that, then now he's out of reach. We all know Shakur can keep that damn distance. Shit, I got somebody in the thing. You got Umut in here. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, bro. Or pardon me, but I see you here. Let me go ahead and let you jump on. And we working on only long outside punches. Jab, straight left hand. Jab, straight left hand. All that hooks and all that shit. Maybe some body shots on the jab. Everything outside. Don't let this motherfucker touch you. He's short. He got shorter hands. You know he's gonna try to walk through you. Don't get this motherfucker no ounce. You feel what I'm saying? So when you say that only guy you see that could beat Tank's core, I think he got what it takes. But the reason why I think Tank still knock him out is because I think he's gonna end up slipping around some way. I never really seen Shakur gas, but and even in the Edwin De Los Santos fight, what that showed me was this nigga could really move around for 12 minutes and win a fight, a championship fight. You feel what I'm saying? But I also fault Edwin for that too, because he should have picked it up. And the reason why I say Shakur's gonna have to pick it up too is because the defense is great, but when you in defense is only one part of the scoring criteria. Who's that? I put you on. I don't know where you went, bro, but you welcome back. The link is in the chat. Ho. Hold on. I need to introduce the one and only Mr. Ant McQueen, aka the Professor, aka the Casual Corner General Founder, the motherfucking breakdown shorty, as them over there on the Rise podcast like to call him, breakdown shorty, the Professor, the motherfucking breakdown king, My dude, when it come to boxing knowledge and really talking that boxing, talking these fighters, he's made me a couple dollars without even knowing it. Salute to the
Oh,
Aunt
I had no
McQueen,
idea.
the casual. My dude,
What's up,
my
man?
dude,
Appreciate you.
my dude. No doubt, bro. Blessings, bro. How you feeling, man? It's good to see you, bro.
Feeling good. Just got back in the house, sat my ass down, got my little beer. I was about to play some Undisputed.
Yo, tell me, okay, because I really was going back and forth about getting that game because I just want to, bro. I could show you this, bro. I literally keep my PlayStation 3 because that's the last console that has Fight Night. Like that's the only. I played two games, bro. I played Fight Night. What was that last? Fight Night Champion and The Godfather. Those are the only, unless I go to my other spot at my mom's crib. She got my PlayStation 4, but I left that. I got the basketball, Grand Theft Auto, but the only games that I put in my crib is Fight Night Champion and The Godfather. So I was on the internet and I seen Steam. I think it's a website called Steam that got it. It's some shit called Steam, and they got the Undisputed game, but it said it's only for computers, right? I'm pretty sure it's only for computers or
Yeah,
something
Steam is
like
for
that.
PC and Mac.
Yeah, so I was looking at getting the adapter to plug in, but I was going back and forth. I'm like, damn, should I get it? But I really want to get it. I really want it. Is it official? You like it?
I do. I'm still a fan of Fight Night Champion. I still like Fight Night Champion more
Mm.
than I like Undisputed. But it's not because Undisputed is bad. Undisputed is pretty good. Right now I'm in the middle of playing the career mode, and it's pretty sim. Like I like the movement, I like the footwork, but the one thing about Fight Night Champion, and you know the crazy thing is you can still play Fight Night Champion on Xbox on like Series S and Series
Mm.
X. They actually got it in the Game
Mm.
Pass part of their library. So I got Fight Night Champion on my console and I got Undisputed. But
Bro, you know what, bro? That's a sign. I gotta get it. You got it for PC?
I got it for PC, but I also got it for Xbox.
Bro, we got to squabble, bro. We got to squabble on there. We got to get it in. I think I got to get it now, bro. I think you saying that you got it is like a sign that I should, because I was like, should I grab it? It's like 60.
It's
I'm
on
like, should
sale
I
right
spend
now.
60, baby?
I just
Oh,
got the
word? I
WBC
got to get
edition. I had it on Steam when it was early release. It was only $29.99 when it first dropped. So I had it on Steam,
Mm.
but like an idiot, I purchased the shit on my sister's Steam account. I didn't purchase it on mine. So I went to try to transfer the ownership of the title, but they don't do that. You have to do like a game share, whatever their version of game share is. So I just recently got another Xbox. I got the Series S.
Okay, well, I'm gonna get it for PC, and we gonna chop it up about that. I'm gonna DM you on the gram, and you could kind of put me on game on how that kind of work. D for the win just put in the thing. It was a couple chats that just went. Y'all know I be highlighting my chats. I got y'all. Y'all in the chat. Y'all can't jump on this cool. Y'all acknowledge because y'all be talking that real boxing talk. D for the win said the feat is gonna bring Shakur to the promised land. Laughing. What's your thoughts on if you was in Shakur's corner? First of all, do you think Shakur has what it takes to beat Tank?
Yeah, I think both of those guys have what it takes to beat one another.
Okay, so you think Shakur has what it takes to beat Tank? I gave my little breakdown, a few of it, because I was going through the chat. But what would you say that should be the main focus if you was in Shakur's camp? It was like, yo, and McQueen, casual corner, like, give your input on what, and you looking at Tank and you looking at what Shakur possesses. What are you working on? What's the game plan to really to get that dub against Tank? Oh, who you? Oh, he said not Shakur. Hold on. He said the feet is gonna bring him to the promised land. Who feet? I thought you was talking about Shakur. Wasn't you the one that said that? Oh no, Stefan Canino said that the only guy he see beating Tank is Shakur. Okay, but still, that's a good question though. That is a good question. Not to you, D, for the win. I got you. You. Wasn't talking about Shakur. And Shane, I see your comments too. I'm gonna get to you too, bro. But that is a good question though. What do you, now that I got you here? What would you work on with Shakur?
It wouldn't necessarily be working on anything in particular. I think the thing that I like about Shakur Stevenson, both of them guys, but the thing that I like about Shakur is just like his understanding of how to win a round. Like that's something that goes a little bit understated as far as boxing is concerned. Like we look at the attributes a guy has or a particular skill set that they have, but just like fight management. When you look at great quarterbacks in football, the really, really good ones, first and foremost, before they know how to take over a game, they know how to not lose a game. It's like take the check down, you know what I'm saying? We're going to march down the field, even if it takes 10, 11 plays, but we're going to leave this field with something. We're going to score. We're not going to have too many empty possessions. And I think that's Shakur Stevenson. Like, he is the consummate round winner in boxing. Like, very seldom do you see this dude lose a round. Even if it's not exciting, if it's like if I got to slow it down and make sure you don't touch me, like the Edward De Los Santos fight, it may not be entertaining, but I definitely found it to be extremely fascinating. It's like, yo, to be able to slow it down to a point where this guy lands 3 punches, I got to make sure I land at least 5. Like, there are very few fighters in the sport of boxing today that are as good as that. Good at that as Shakur Stevenson. Like Shakur Stevenson just knows how to win rounds. And you win enough rounds, you win the fight.
That's a fact. Okay, so you said it's not much that you would really change or work on with him because he got what it takes, got what it possesses. Now, what would be the game plan? Like, what will be the game plan to win against it? When I'm seeing Tank and Shakur, we know what Tank possesses. He got a lot of people bring up the power, but he got great skill as well. He done fought dudes way taller, way smaller. He's still able to get inside a jab. Not saying any of them dudes had a good enough jab like Shakur or Devin. Right now we on Shakur. But what will be your game plan on, yo, this is what we have to, not like how you said, not worrying about what we're doing right, but what we can't do wrong. Like what will be your game plan on beating Tank?
You said beating Tank or beating Shakur? Which one?
Beating Tank. If you in Shakur's corner, what's your game plan? Like, this is what I'm telling you, this is how we could beat this dude.
Well, I would say the main thing is with him, you got to be very, very sound in all facets because that's the one thing about about Tank Davis. Like Tank Davis, I personally believe is one of the more complete boxers in boxing today. When I say like complete, it's just a matter of being able to do various things and be sound in doing them. Like he can fight on the inside, he can fight on the outside, fight at mid range. He can box going backwards. He can box going forward. Because you got some guys that just apply pressure and they just straight up and down. But when Tank is coming forward, he's applying pressure. It's like a lot of things that you got to be concerned with. Because he's not just walking straight forward like a Oscar Duarte or like a Miguel Medueno. This dude is changing levels. He's feinting at you. Yo, I'd never seen in a fight a feint get highlighted like the one versus Frank Martin when he caught him with when he just feinted at him. He just reacted so crazy, like damn, it jumped out his shoes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, go sit down. Turn on the TV. No, just go sit down. Oh. So yeah, it's like the main thing with him is you just got to be sound enough. You just got to be sound enough and stay sharp. Stay sharp, stay sound. One thing in particular, I would say, if he goes into the high guard, you got to try to find a way to manipulate the high guard and score some points. Don't just try to just skate up out of there unscathed. If he comes forward in the high guard, look to find some sort of vacancy. Even if you can't necessarily hit him clean, just keep touching him. Like try to go around the guard, try to go underneath the guard. Just do not just move around and not throw anything. Because I can guarantee you this. He's going to more than likely land the more telling shots. So if it comes down to a point where you get so conservative, which is falling right into his hands, you know, you still got to be able to outscore him. And another thing, too, I would say as far as Shakur is concerned, is you just got to just continue to shore up that technique, which it appears he's been working on it. Because the one thing I noticed with him, And Tank does it too, but for the most part, again, if you're talking about attrition and who got the heavy artillery, you can't be the one that gets you can't be the one that's getting hit too cleanly like that. Because Shakur, when he throws his left hand, when he throws his brick, a lot of times he drops his right hand. And I don't know if you've seen in that video where he was working with Bud, when he was working on cutting off the ring. Every time he threw his left hand, Bud was propping his right elbow up, like with the pad. He was like propping his right elbow up as a reminder to tell him like keep his hand up. So that would be the main thing. It's like you still got to score. I agree, Stefan. I agree. He definitely has an underrated chin. I think that Shakur. That's the other thing with him. I think he's a little bit more sturdy than what he even gives himself credit for. Because I watched that fight several times. The one with Valdez. Valdez was the one who hit him the most he had ever been hit in a single round. It was like the fourth round of that fight. He got hit 15 times. And the majority of them were straight right hands. Oh, that was another thing I would say with Shakur. Shakur's got good feet. You got to minimize pulling straight back. And if you're Tank, if he is pulling straight back, throw straight punches. Because Tank got a pretty good jab, but he doesn't always use it because more often than not, he's looking to counterpunch and he's throwing single shots at a time. But in order to score points on Shakur and also to put pressure on him, in addition to the things that he typically does, changing the levels, feinting, and all that other stuff, throw straight punches. Because Shakur Stevenson, with his feet being in his first line of defense, and he's got quick feet, you got to follow him straight out. Like if he's pulled straight out, you got to follow him. But don't throw those looping shots. Because those looping shots, 9 times out of 10, they're going to fall just short. If you look a lot of times for those looping shots, they fall just short because it's his feet are so damn quick. But more often than not, he's pulling straight out. And like Stefan said, if you look at the shots that Valdez was able to land, it was straight right hands. Straight rights. It was no overhands, no hooks, no uppercuts. It was straight rights. Because you can catch him as he's pulling straight out.
Real quick, let me ask you this. Oscar Valdez, you know what stance is he? Is he orthodox? He's orthodox. Now let me ask you, Artur, the dude that Frank Martin fought and then Shakur fought him. What stance was he? He was orthodox too? Okay. Just yesterday I had somebody for the pound for pound boxing community. Shout out C Breezy, Carl Brown. He was going back and forth with some people they was in the Shakur conversation, and he brought up the fact he was talking about Pitbull, but he also brought up the fact that Artur was landing some right hands as well. They both the same stance as an Oscar Valdez. You was saying how Oscar was also landing some right hands on him. You were saying how when Bud be training with him, he like kind of reminds him. You think that could be is that something that you seen him pick up on, get sharper on? Or you think there's still opportunity there? Like, yo, this is still a consistent thing I'm seeing with this dude.
I think it kind of remains to be seen, bro. We'll see like when his next fight. But if you go back and watch like all of his fights, bro. Like go back and watch all of Shakur's fights. That's just a habit. But once again, like he's so damn good with his range typically that it hasn't bedeviled him yet. You know, but the thing with Tank is quick and he's explosive. So if there's one guy that you don't want to be getting hit straight down the middle against, it's definitely him. And then here's the other thing is like what happens if you start getting hit a little bit too much? Does it shut your offense down? Like you talk about Artur Beterbiev and Dmitry Bivol. That was the one reason why I gave Beterbiev the fight the first time. And I thought that Bivol did some really good work. He was very efficient. But if you notice towards the back half of the end of the fight, like the 7th round in particular, there was that moment. It was like about a minute left to go in the round. And Bivol let go a beautiful combination. Nice little flurry. Quick joint, shoe shining. Beterbiev landed one shot. The man basically took the rest of the round off and was just moving around laterally, like with his guard up for the rest of the round to shut his offense down. So if you're Shakur Stevenson against a guy like Tank, you definitely don't want that to be the case, because I could see that being a scenario in which, you know, Tank could win on the cards. And conventional wisdom would tell most people that if it was knockout, it would be Tank. If it was a decision, it would probably be Shakur. But in order to get the decision, you got to score points.
Damn, look, you getting me going already. I gotta pause real quick because I just saw a beautiful chat. I had the highlight. Shout out to my man Abdul Rahim in the pound for pound boxing community. Shout out to you. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, bro. It's pound for pound boxing talk with the talk is the realest. He said, hi everyone. Assalamu alaikum. How are you all? We are great, my brother. Thank you. God bless. Alhamdulillah. He said, like, comment, share, subscribe. Great content, breakdown, in-depth analysis, history of boxing, no bias, no corruption, and knowledge about boxing. Thank you. I thank you, sir. Appreciate you for coming to this channel. You're welcome anytime. Feel free to jump up here if you want, give your breakdown, or you stay in the chat. We always acknowledge the chat. You don't got to send no super chat, no cash app or number. We do appreciate it. Thank you, my brother. Let me just read a couple of these other chats that I promised, because once I get started with my man Ant McQueen, breakdown shorty, feel me, the professor, the founder of the Casuals Corner, he just get me going because he talked that real boxing talk. So we just start going. And my man Never Foes just jumped in the building, another real one of the pound for pound boxing community. I'm going to get to my man too. Let me just go back through these chats like I promised. My people, I seen some stuff go on here. He said that Shane Palmer said, I wish he would have fought Haney and Shakur because he would piece them up, in my opinion. I share the same opinion, but he ain't retired yet, so we gonna see. He said it was the one with the Goliath and the green shorts. I'm not sure what he was referring to. Probably one of the couple fights that we just mentioned. We got Milan in there, or Milan. Sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. Welcome to the Pound for Pound Boxing Talk. He said we got McQueen the cook. Oh, so he already a fan. He already knowing what's going on, my man and McQueen. He got fans and everything. He said another comment. He said Shakur is a special fighter in my opinion, but Tank is a generational. He's too complete. It's like Sweet Pea versus Aaron Pryor. Damn, that's a ooh. That's a good one. That's a good one. We got Abdul. He says Shakur Stevenson versus Adam Azim. Not too familiar with Adam Azim. Maybe you could put me on game. I'll check him out, see what he all about. Stephen Cannon says Shakur got underrated chin. We touched on that. He hopes that Shane Palmer said he hopes that Tank fights Shakur just because there's been so much talk and there's nobody else really. I feel you on that. He said he got hurt to the body versus Valdez. That is true. I forgot about that. And he mentioned that. He said that Valdez ain't noticed, but he hit him with some heavy shit that really hurt him. I don't know if he said it really hurt him, but if I remember, I don't want to put words in his mouth, but he definitely said he felt that shit. Like he felt that. Future fight Shakur Stevenson versus Keyshawn or Tank or Loma or Adam Azim. Shit, I'm with the Keyshawn fight or the Tank fight or the Loma fight.
Right.
You know, those
Raheem
all.
probably from the UK or something.
Okay. Why? Cause you know Adam is in from the UK or something.
I think so, because you know the UK people from the UK always bring up a UK fighter out of nowhere. I be hearing about Adam Azim. I only hear him from UK people.
Because they know it's good. Of course, he got never full. He said Valdez a steroid user. We do not condone PEDs in the sport of boxing. We do not condone PEDs. And Stephen said, Bivol that power and stop throwing for real. Yeah, he alluding to what my man McQueen was just talking about. He felt it and he kind of shut his offense down. But yeah, man, a lot of boxing talk in this, a lot of good boxing talk in this channel. But never full. What's good, my guy? Welcome back. Good to see you, bro. How you doing?
What's the word with the panel, man? What's the word? What's good? Pound for pound. What's up with my man's on in the middle, man? What's
going on?
This, if you don't know my man Ant McQueen, bro, he got this channel called. Man, I'm gonna put you, bro. He got this channel called The Casuals Corner. This, I call him the professor. Over on the Roz podcast, they call him Breakdown Shorty. Like he really, like, if you into like really watching, like I'm gonna talk about the box, I'm gonna break it down from what you do to.
So wait. So wait, he GTD then?
Nah, he in GTD, but he be in a lot of chats. And just like me, like when I used to be in a lot of chats and I jump on and talk my shit, people be like, yo, I rock with him, I rock with him. So Ant is like that. And once he start talking, people already know. Like, you know, when you talking to somebody, like, yeah, he be watching the fights, but he really putting the fights on his fucking channel, getting striked and everything, breaking down
Oh
every,
nah, I ain't gonna lie, you can't be doing that, bro.
bro,
Especially with like top rank fights, they gonna
bro,
strike your channel, bro.
bro, he
I
got,
do it anyway. I don't be caring.
bro.
I don't be caring.
This motherfucker, if he was a felt, bro, like he got like 4 strikes, bro. Like he's and his channel still he'll go off for 2 weeks and then come back and do it again. And it should be so official. Chubb was good. I see you.
See,
Welcome back.
bro, what you could do is you could live stream, and then you have people pull up on Discord while you showing it on Discord instead of showing it on the stream. You feel me?
Mm.
Yeah, I just don't be tripping on the what's the name. Like I ain't
But look,
monetized
cause
and that
let's
stuff.
just say like a big fight going on, one of them big fights that let's just say Earl versus Spence when it happened, and then you get clipped. You're not around to even give your point of view. So it's like a lot of people might, damn, where bro at, man? We trying to get the breakdown from him. Next thing you know, you got clipped. Cause for me, I just don't see the point of it. You could just show the shit. You could have a link while you people hearing you and you having a conversation, but people can't see the footage because ain't no point in showing the footage if you gonna get strikes and stuff. When you could do it smart, you could send people a link while you talking about it on stream. Other people literally seeing it in a different, like a restream or what the other stuff that y'all be using. Just not just don't show it while you streaming though, because it's no point.
But sometimes, sometimes he get away with the shit. I'll be surprised. Sometimes he be going full.
My top rank usually don't trip. Top rank is usually good.
Top rank. They the
No,
worst,
I
nigga.
never got a strike
What?
from top rank.
They probably fuck with you then. Shit.
Never got one from them.
Just
The
right.
It's top
zone, they'll
top.
usually let me rock out. Now, what I started doing recently is if somebody already has like highlights up and they got a clearance, they don't got a strike, then I'll just play that.
Oh, that's smart.
Mm,
That's smart.
Because like if
mm.
it already got
But
cleared,
wait, how you figure out they get a clearance though?
because it's still up on YouTube.
Up on YouTube, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
they would
okay.
just
People
take it.
like there's a dude named the Fighter Channel, and they do the extended highlights. It'll be like the 15-minute version.
Okay.
But yeah, this is my man, bro. Again, I'm gonna tell all my people, it's the casuals corner. My man, he do the break, but he really do it for the love of it. He ain't doing it for trying to get a bunch of subscribers or trying to get. It's really just the love of the game. Like we even when they shut his shit down, we'll still be hours on the thing just going about. He really be breaking shit down again. Like the way I'm talking is because I done been on streams with this dude for a minute. Like M McQueen, one of the ones that I'd be like, I could talk to this dude about.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. When I clicked on the stream, I just heard him talking about Shakur have an underrated chin. I'm like, what? Like, like, what we talking
They,
about?
I forgot who put in the chat. We was talking about somebody was saying that the only person they could see beating Tank is Shakur, and I was explaining like
That's
I was saying that
that's the
he got
good.
what it takes to do it, and I was giving my breakdown. Like if I was in Shakur corner, what I would advise. So when he came up, even though the topic is like what's going on tomorrow, I always acknowledge the chat. So I asked him like, "Yo, if you was in Shakur corner, how would you go about it, or whatever?" So we was giving that breakdown. Let me just see Milan real quick before I even go in a little deeper in that, and then we can get on whatever. He said, personally think Abdullah in a few years, if he's still at 35, might be the challenge for Tank. Stylistically, just don't see how Shakur can keep up with keep Tank honest. I was just saying that yesterday, bro. I had a few people in the chat was like, yo, I think that'll be a tough fight for Tank. And I agree. I think that he got that threat factor. You know what I mean? He's saying in a few years. I think in a few years for sure. For sure. I think Abdullah's he'll be a problem. We already see, you know, he got that heart. He could get back up and still deliver. He big as hell for a young dude. That's a big boy. You know, he fast.
Yeah, he ain't gonna be at 35 for
He
sure.
ain't
I
gonna
don't think so.
he fast. He got the dimensions. He's tall. He's long. He got crack. Like he got all the essentials to be a great fighter. He's good defensively. He got caught lacking a couple of times in that other fight, but I think it's a part of the growing process. But for sure, I agree with you, bro. But yeah, let me just get my. So if I'm in Shakur, what you was talking about, like not to do wrong, fuck doing right.
No, I'm
No,
talking
no, no,
about. I
not
heard.
you. Not you.
I heard the chin
Yeah,
part.
yeah.
I heard the chin. That's what I want to get down to.
The
Cause I'm
chin
like,
part.
how does Shakur has an underrated chin if he hasn't been
That's
hit
that's
yet
that's what
by?
I was gonna say too. Like the chin part, I can't really speak on that because I have no nothing to go off of. Like I haven't really seen nobody. Oh, you bought a, I guess
The only motherfucker that could have that had cracked against him that could have showed us if Shakur has a chin was Dylan Santos. And Dylan Santos wasn't like he don't have enough IQ, enough skills, enough his game plan, and he don't know how to cut off the ring. Like only motherfucker I see that could do that is a Tank, bro, because he got all the skills to be able to land a good body shot, check his chin out, and
now
all
how
that. You
about
feel me?
this? Because we was just talking about the Oscar Valdez,
You don't
and Ant
agree?
had brought up that Oscar Valdez had touched him up a couple times with the right hand. And don't forget too, at the time, Oscar Valdez was like 30-0 with 20 something knockouts. So that was another
Yeah,
motherfucker with crack. So maybe
and
that, what you say to that.
It's not that I don't agree, bro, but it's just this. I don't really feel like Tank is the barometer. You feel what I'm saying? Because that's a
for who
for
for
Shakur's
Shakur?
chin. Because we've seen guys that are typically pretty sturdy get slapped by
Mm-hmm.
Tank. You know what I mean? Like getting knocked out by Tank doesn't necessarily mean like your chin ain't this or that.
See, the
Mm.
thing with Tank, I don't put him in a category like a George Foreman. What's my boy that one's against Ali. A lot of people
Ernie
say
Shavers,
that he's a hard Ernie Shavers. You feel me? Aaron Pryor. You know he's one of them he's one of them punches. He's one of them punches. He knows where to hit you, when to hit you, how to hit you. It's about his accuracy. The way he hits you, you don't see it coming. So it's like this. You feel me? With Shakur Stevenson, you gotta have all the skills to be able to land those shots, bro. You feel me? First of all, if you're not skilled enough, you're not going to be able to hit him. Just look at the fight versus De Los Santos. That's why he couldn't hit him.
I think Della
You feel
Sanchez,
me? Because first of all,
and
you don't even know how to cut off the ring properly. You don't know how to set traps. How you
I
gonna hit
think he
him?
should have let his hands go more, bro. I feel like
And get countered. That's why he didn't
that's
want
why
to
he
do it.
want
He
to.
kept going in there dancing, spinning around like, nah, bro, get to it, bro. We don't want to see you clowning when you can't even land two shots back to back on him.
now that
Mm-hmm.
I agree with, but I also believe that part of it was his coach had him a little bit too prepared. And for me, you said something
Yeah,
that's
what you
very
mean?
important about the whole IQ thing.
Mm-hmm.
Peace, bro, peace.
Peace,
But yeah,
Chubb. I'm good with you. You see what's going on.
the IQ
Hold on, I'm gonna
thing
be right
that you
back though.
mentioned before, because the thing about De Los Santos is, depending on who he's fighting, that's the type of fight he's going to get dragged into. He's not the one that's going to set the
That's
yeah, he's not the
IQ,
one
right?
that's going to set the tone. Like for example, like he almost like low key he damn near got knocked out when he fought Ryo. He recovered in
Yeah.
that fight and he ended up getting a stoppage, but a lot of people forget he got counted in that fight and damn near got knocked out. What was that, like the third round or something like that? He recovered well,
Mm-hmm.
got the job done. But if it's a firefight, it's a firefight. If it's a slower pace fight like the Shakur fight, he could get lulled to sleep.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he's very docile. You can kind of
Yeah.
control him in that way. So I agree with you about the
So
IQ.
basically what you're saying is he's a gullible fighter.
In a sense, yeah, in a
You
sense,
feel
because
me?
Shakur's the opposite.
Or he's not a
Shakur,
ring general. Or he's not a ring
he's not a
general.
ring general. Like Shakur Stevenson,
Nah,
he gonna make you fight his fight. A dude like Bernard Hopkins, he gonna slow the pace down, make you fight his fight.
like
Andre
Andre
Ward, he gonna
Ward.
make you fight his fight. Like even if it got to be an ugly fight, like he
Yep,
gonna hit you and then clinch, disrupt your rhythm, your
yep.
timing, all that stuff. He's gonna get it to a pace where he feels comfortable. Bud is the same thing. Like Bud can make guys fight his fight, get guys like Larry, like that Madrimov fight. Madrimov don't typically fight like that. You watch Madrimov fight on a regular basis, he's somebody that's throwing
Yeah.
upwards of 40 punches around. Against Bud, he
Mm.
only eclipsed 30
Nah, he
punches
couldn't do that
versus
against
like
Bud. He getting counted all night.
exactly. He was worried about getting counted, so he didn't really let his hands go. So but De Los Santos is not that fighter. Like if it's a firefight, it's a firefight. If it's a slow fight, it's a
But
slow fight.
that's my problem with people hyping up De Los Santos just because in a fight, yo, to me, that fight, you couldn't put a gun to my head to ask me, yo, did you give him a round? I ain't see no rounds. He only round you could have like gave him just off pittiness is the 5th round. Other than that, like all them other rounds was won easily by Shakur, bro. It's
Yeah.
like how y'all hyping them up just because they don't like Shakur and they see that the fight was a fight that he should have tried to basically they putting the blame on Shakur. First of all, allegedly Shakur had one hand. You as a fighter on the other side, how the fuck a dude with one hand, you knowing that he's not throwing like this all this shit got to do with the IQ shit you was talking about. You know this dude got one hand and you not applying pressure, you're not cutting off the ring, and we wanna talk shit. They wanna talk shit about Shakur. Like, what did De Los Santos even do to go and beat? You gotta go beat the champ. He ain't do nothing. He wasn't first. He wasn't cutting off the
I think he
ring.
was first
He wasn't
sometimes.
applying
I can't give you the rounds. I can't
Oh.
give you the rounds. I know that I did give him a couple rounds. I can't. It was so long. And I watched.
couple
Yeah,
rounds.
I watched that fight one time.
Hell nah. You gotta rewatch
Nah,
that.
you
Hey,
know
what
why?
y'all on though, man? I came in a little late.
What's good, Chuck? We just breaking down this boxing. You know why? Because I remember watching that fight, and there was some times where I felt like he was doing more. He landed more punches. You know, he was going forward, and I remember Shakur
De Los Santos was landing more punches than Shakur.
in a couple rounds, yeah, and I was like, yeah, I give
Hell
him
no.
that round. Yeah, I give him that.
Hey, look! You was probably listening to the commentary and you letting food.
Nah, I remember he landed like a few body shots, and it was like it wasn't so much going on. That was the whole thing,
It wasn't
Yeah.
shit. I think a couple of rounds they only landed like 3-6, like 8-4 and shit like that. It was like low.
Low
It
volume.
was very
It
low,
was no volume whatsoever. That's what I was saying before. Like Shakur Stevenson, that dude is the consummate round winner. Like he just knows how to win rounds. If like you just said,
yeah.
if you land 4 punches, I'ma land 8. You know what I'm saying? You land
Mhm.
7 punches, I'ma land 12.
Yeah.
There's not gonna be a lot of
Wow.
action sometimes, but there's gonna be a degree of separation, and it's gonna be distinct as to who did a little bit more in the round.
But I see that Shakur talking about some. He's if I'm not mistaken, I heard him say this during this fight week. He's the best defensive fighter of all time. I'm like, yo, hold on, you gotta slow down. You ain't fucking with a Sweet Pea. You ain't fucking with a Floyd. You feel me? Shakur Stevenson
I mean, yeah, I
Shakur
agree.
Stevenson best skills when it comes to defense is his what's the word
I
I'm
say it's
looking for?
eyes.
It's his instinct. You know how like Bud be saying like ultra instinct when he was about to fight Spence? That's
Mhm.
what that's a gifted talent that Shakur got. Because if you watch the De La Santos, sit there and watch every movement. Yo, you know how like when fighters in the ring they try and get closer to the fighter, they take it step by step. You could tell, like if you pay attention, you can see the people that got them type of skills. You can see Bud. As soon as you it's like they playing chess. You feel me? You see the fighter trying to get closer, he take a step. You see them take a step. You see Shakur doing the same thing. So every time De La Sensa's trying to get closer, Shakur's already he playing chess. So that's why he couldn't land that because he already ahead of you. You feel me?
But I think
So
Shakur, I think Shakur, I think Shakur factually, I think that, and y'all could correct me because the last time I checked, this was probably like 2 years ago. I think
yeah,
factually, he's probably saying that because I remember there was a point in time
he
where
don't get hit as much.
he has the record of getting hit less than Floyd. And basically, they was like, yo, he has a better and like technically, I think you could say that that'll classify as a person that got better defense, the person that get hit
Nah,
less.
really,
I
you
feel,
can't say that's better
I
defense because
feel
all
saying though, because when I look
Shakur,
at it, I'm like, Sweet Pea got better D, and I think Floyd. But when you talk about when he like, I got the best defense, I think if a person was like, he's telling the truth. Look at the stats; they could kind of get you there. Like,
now
yo,
you see him as a boxer, he could say that, but us as like people that knows the sport and not being biased, we cannot have Shakur at no best fighter. First of all, he's not that. Okay. Pernell Whitaker is slipping off the back foot. He doing so much defensively. Shakur just pulled back and he's able to see it. He got eyes and the instinct to see everything coming. But with a floor, he'll be in the pocket, and then Shakur he don't counter as much. He just whenever he's playing defense,
Yeah,
he
that I think
he
that's
just
definitely
get
his big.
away from the punches and then get right back to it. Purnell, he's slipping punches. He pulling back. He coming back with some. Floyd, you getting he dodging him and punishing you after. Shakur don't do that much because he don't want to put himself in 50-50 exchanges, which is, hey, I don't blame him. I do the same shit too. But because why would you try to be in 50 exchanges when you don't need to? If a fighter puts you in that predicament, okay, so be it. But other than that, if you don't have to, you don't need to, bro. But Shakur ain't no best defensive fighter all time, man. You watching?
You don't
Even
think he an all-time great defensive fighter yet?
nah, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying the best, the greatest. Like I've
Nah,
heard him
yeah, of
say.
course not. I feel like what he lack is definitely that counter punching. Like he barely
Nah,
counters.
he don't like it. He just don't want to take chances to where it's 50-50. He could do that. He just don't want to do it
Yeah,
because
he only counter if it's like if only like on a wild swing.
yeah,
Like I
yeah.
think like he was
He basically countered on some shit like anybody would have countered him, but he's not
yeah.
countering no 50-50 nothing. You feel me? If it's 50-50, he's not doing that.
He got fast enough hands to do so, but he just don't do it.
I think so
Yeah,
too.
because it's
My
50-50. You know when I say 50-50, I mean that it's a
Yeah, I
chance
know.
that you
Yeah,
hit and miss or you get hit. You feel me? So he's not taking that. Go ahead, pound for pound.
No, that's my thing with Shakur. Like I feel like I seen him do it, and he's quick enough, and his defense is there. But that's my thing with Shakur. It's like he just don't, unless like how you said, like it's like an obvious, like a wide or something like that that's telegraphed. And yeah, he could kind of do it. And I think he did a good job countering when he dropped Yoshino. That was off a counter.
Yoshino was ass, man.
Yeah,
Dude.
but I think he did but I think he could do it more, and I think he has the opportunity to do it more. But he just,
yeah.
and I get it.
Me,
Like I'm not saying you got to, but it's just personally as a fan, like I'm like I know,
now with
like
Shakur, this ain't a fan shit, cause you know why? Whenever I'm an honest person, bro. I don't know if y'all was paying attention to what I'm saying, but you hear me calling this shit out that Shakur doing, but you don't hear me saying that I have a problem with him doing it, because if I was a boxer, I'll be doing the same shit. You know why? Because you gotta think smart, bro. Peep game. All the fighters that's inside fighters and brawlers, after they done fighting, you always hear them say, "Man, I wish I had a job. Man, I wish I took less punishment," because they were in the shit to show the fans, yo, I got the biggest heart. It's not about the biggest heart. It's chestnut checkers, bro. If you in a fight, you fighting a dude that's flat-footed that don't know how to box him. You fighting a dude that don't got no. You gotta know. That's why, even though I hate Floyd, but he one of them dudes when it comes to the boxing game. That's why he's up there. You feel me? Because of his IQ, his adjustment. Like you feel me? He get cracked. he hold on. Oh, a lot of these fans nowadays will say, "Oh, nah, he got crack. He held on." But what happened after that, bro? That's IQ. That's adjustment. That's like that's all time shit. You feel me?
So all right, so Chubb, we got you in here. Who you think that Shakur is the best defensive fighter? If not, like who would you say have better defense than Shakur? Because Shakur
Like fighting right now.
Ain't
right now, a
ain't
lot of
nobody having better defense than Shakur
Yeah,
right now.
not right now.
Yeah,
Nobody.
no.
but
No.
in period, like period.
Like all time.
All to because
You know,
right now, like a lot of people
all
when
We
we
can't
time.
we can't talk about Shakur with all time with defense because we haven't seen him in there with a tank, with a Haney, with somebody that could show him on the biggest stage. You feel
Yeah.
me?
Yeah, I agree with that. I
but
put him
some
10
people
just to
would
be
say that
respectful, but until he
some
getting
people
on
would
top guys, he look good, then I put him at least top 5. Because you got to think about it. Defensive fighters, they're rare, especially when they're good at it. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I just put him 10 all time, just off the top of my head. But he not like Sleepy, Ali, or Floyd from the defense perspective.
why you say that?
Counterpunching.
You can't really compare him with Ali because that's heavyweight, bro. A
But
heavyweight
yeah, but like,
could never be better.
but
And,
you
and,
get what
and
I'm
I'm an
saying, though?
Ali guy, but I can't compare no defensive skills with a lightweight with a heavyweight, bro. It just don't
But
make
look
sense.
at Ali footwork though. He got some of the best footwork of all time. He a heavyweight.
Yeah,
So I
but
feel like the weight don't really mean
we
nothing though.
talking about overall though, bro. Because
Yeah, that's what I mean.
you feel me? Overall, I'm talking about defensively. Like, how can you say that a little man defense is worse than a big man? Like, it just don't add up, bro. He's Ali
You
quicker
gotta
than
look.
him.
You like you just said. He haven't. Shakur hasn't been in like the Haney and Tanks. Ali
No,
been in with performance
I'm
in
talking about. You see, I'm comparing like a big man with a little man that they got the same amount of skill set, but we know who's gonna be faster and better defensively because of a height, bro. Because if you pay attention to skills, the lower classes got better skills, bro.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
You feel me? So that's what I'm comparing it to. I know smaller people they faster, having better skills. It's like if you really want to compare, it's about resume and IQ and like who they did it against and stuff like that.
Yeah,
But
that's what I was saying. That's why I can't put
from
him
what you
top
saying,
5 yet because he ain't fighting nobody.
but Shakur is a 3-division world champion, and you know it is early in his career. He ain't fight, and I'm not big on the belts. I'm just putting these out there because this is what
Yeah.
people go to. And you know we seen him in some fight. What you seen from Shakur defensively on the inside, outside, mid range? Would you say that Shakur Stevenson got better defense than Muhammad Ali?
You can't
Nah.
that can't be a topic because we haven't seen Shakur go in there with one of the best inside fighters and show that he could handicap an inside fighter. You feel
Yeah.
me? So
Say if he was a
we just gotta wait. Really, nobody's doing that. With I don't see nobody around that his weight class that's gonna be able to do some inside shit with him. It's just Tank ain't not an
Yeah,
inside fighter.
like say if he put up a good performance defensively versus Tank, then
That's
you could
not his bread and
entertain it.
butter. I don't
But
see nobody around that weight class is like an inside fighter. Feel me?
From what I've seen
right
around
now,
like
he definitely got the
135,
best
I'll
defense.
probably say 135 as far as inside fighting is concerned. Like from a technical standpoint, I probably would say Tank.
Nah, that's why I mentioned Tink, but that's
Yeah.
not his that's not his bread and butter. He's overall skills. He do what he gotta do, what he needs to do to win. He's not gonna go in there from 1 to 12 inside fighting. You feel
No,
me?
he's not gonna do that, but
He's sticking, going a back foot, he going inside. You feel me? So that's why that's not his bread and butter, but he can do that. And then you gotta think about it. You trying to fight an inside fight with Shakur, you gonna get tired. Like dude, gonna have you on your toes because you gonna have to chase him down a lot. You gonna have to.
Well,
You gonna have to,
Artur was Artur and him was on the inside a few times. Shakur was there
You
doing the
don't
shoulder
respect
roll.
Artur. You think he would have allowed fucking? You think he would have played that shit with Tank?
Yo, Adam
Talk
Hurley.
about Artem.
Yeah, because Shakur was on
I
the
mean,
inside.
Artem was running from Shakur, so I think he'll run even more versus Tank, obviously. So I
See,
think
I can't call it running because I don't like when people say people running in a ring. Like if you
more. I say
okay,
Shakur ain't cut the ring though. He was very lazy in that Artem fight. Though.
nah.
Like he was lazy. I'm a Shakur fan. Like
I thought you were
he
talking about
was, especially
Shakur
like in the
running.
late.
Oh, I
I'm talking
heard,
about when he fought Artem. Like he could have stopped him in the 6th round. If he ain't know, if he hurt him like
bro.
3
How
points
many
to the body.
What's up with y'all? Keep coming in here talking about some Pitbull. Pitbull ducked Shakur, man. He
Hold
himself said he would
hold
not fight
on.
him.
Hold
Yeah,
Yo,
on.
I try to, I
pound for
try to, I
pound, we
try
gotta
to,
keep
I
shit
try to
real,
say
bro.
that
If
yesterday.
a
That like,
fighter did Canelo duck Benavidez for 5 years to the point Benavidez had to go to a whole nother weight division?
All
I
right,
think
hold on. Before we go in on the topic, let me acknowledge who said it. Shout out to Adam Hurley, another pound for pound member. Salute to you, bro. I
it's like,
already. He said when Shakur goes in there with Pitbull, we'll see what that motherfucker could do.
Pitbull can't even cut off the ring with a dude like
Pitbull
a
is
Shakur.
relentless.
You seen how if he get outboxed by Tank, what you think Shakur gonna do? Why you think
he got,
they
he got
turned down?
outbucked by
Yo,
Giovanni
Pitbull,
Cabrera. I
Pitbull
don't know
was
why
in
people keep
position.
forgetting that.
Pitbull was in position.
Right
It
about
was
that.
mandatory to fight Shakur. He turned that shit down like twice.
Bro, because
Yeah, I'll say 2 times.
he said Shakur gonna run like a chicken. Like, what you want him to
Yeah,
do?
Shakur
You got to
gonna
cut
run
that
like a
ring off.
yo. You
You
know
got
what
to
I
cut that
hate
ring
about
off.
you know what I hate about modern boxers? How the fuck is you a boxer and you don't know how to cut off a ring?
Off the ring, yeah.
The fuck? You talking about something? He gonna run? You a monster? You in there with a different type of monster that got different set of skills. Some people might not want to say it's a monster, but at the end of the day, bro, you gotta know how to. That's why people fight to put your skills to test. You can't just come out and say, oh, basically you don't. You basically saying, yo, I don't know how to cut off the ring and I'm not gonna fight him. How the fuck is you even a complete fucking boxer if you don't know how to cut off a ring? If you don't know how to cut off a ring, how are you gonna land your power shot? You're just gonna be following them around, then you're gonna get countered, you're gonna get hit with shit you don't see coming, like you're gonna be lunging, you getting uppercut.
Yeah.
Like, come on, bro, stop that.
You don't think Pitbull could walk through that shit? He did say he relentless.
Yeah, relentless. We seen how relentless he was against Tank getting outboxed on the back foot. Yeah, we seen that shit. And we know Shakur is a better boxer, so what's gonna happen? We seen him get
Plenty.
outboxed by El Rayo, bro. Like, and
You watched that
he
Giovanni Cabrera fight?
even have enough heart to take the rematch immediately. That's what shows me, like, man, you ain't in there trying to you ain't in there trying to be the best for real, bro.
He said, oh yeah, Chubb, would you say, yeah, that Giovanni Cabrera? You know what? When I saw
That's
that
all I
Giovanni,
need to know about Pitbull. You couldn't
that's
cut the ring
all.
off, and he got outboxed
When I saw
badly.
that
They
fight,
robbed him.
I was like, yo, all it's gonna take is a nigga with some respectable crack and that could move. Because Giovanni Cabrera was doing it good, but he just kept getting fucking hit. He was getting hit every which way, but he had a chin. But he was boxing him, outboxing. I'm like, yo, he could do it, but he just was getting hit too clean. I was like, Pitbull got that. But when Ryu did it, I was like,
Yeah,
yeah.
Rayo had all the tools.
Adam said you
I
would.
read
Hey, but dog, you see my problem with the whole boxing fans peep game, bro. El Rayo's a Mexican, right? Pitbull's a Mexican. What happened to that mano y mano style, Mexican versus Mexican? But when you got a Shakur and Devin Haney box, oh no, they running. They got pillow fisted, but when they people do it, they don't even bring it up. What happened to the why you ain't bring the fight? Why you ain't try to knock them out? We don't hear about none of that.
Well, again, that's some narratives that we hear on a lot of channels. That's why you rocking with pound for pound boxing talk. We talk the real boxing. You're gonna hear stuff like that depending on who like who, and this person is running, or if you a Tank fan, you say this person running, you a Devin fan, this person duck. But you know, we see what it is. But other people, depending on if somebody else do it, then it's cool. If the fighter you do it, that you like do it against one, then it's not cool if they don't like. You feel what I'm saying? So that again is with the narratives and the bias. But you know, we don't rock like that. But that's just what it is in these YouTube streets. So you're gonna deal with that.
That shit ain't no YouTube streets. It's a boxing race fan shit. That's not only that's in
also,
boxing. You feel me?
That's also the case too. Adam Hurley said, "What you guys think of Josh Padley? Probably nothing, nigga." Damn.
Hey, I want to hear what bro got to say,
tell you
man.
this, I tell you this, he is an electrician, so he could put your lights out. Damn, he got
He's
four
an electrician.
knockouts. He got four
Yeah,
knockouts. He got four knockouts.
What's bro name, bro? With the high, I forgot your name, fam.
Ant.
What's your name?
Ant.
And so yo, bro, yeah. Let me know what you thought about what I just said, bro, because I want to know.
Oh, what I thought about what you just said was it's something I kind of been ruminating on for a little minute. I just feel like it's inaccurate, like the whole typecast thing. Like for example, slick black fighter. Every black fighter is not slick. You got to cut that shit out. I used to be a big fan of James Kirkland. Shout out to James Kirkland, the Mandingo Warrior. I hope all is well with him. But he is the first
Mandingo Warrior.
That was his nickname, the Mandingo Warrior, James Kirkland. But that dude was far from slick, man. Like he was just come forward, just throw punches. But then you look at a lot of the great Mexican fighters, guys like Salvador Sanchez, Orlando Canizales, Ricardo Lopez, Ruben Olivares, like all them dudes, they were movers. Them motherfuckers was boxing, like they was using footwork. Like look at Ben Rodriguez, like he don't fit the profile of the stereotypical flat-footed Mexican. You know what I'm saying? Like them dudes box, but for whatever reason, us as fans, we fed into the bullshit as far as like typecasting fighters. Like if you're from this region or you're of this descent, then these attributes automatically apply to you.
Nah, but
that's not the case.
You can't really
look at Elwin
us,
though.
Because peep game, we don't do that shit. That's them doing that. Because I ain't
we
never heard that shit from us talking about, oh, you can't use the Philly shell because you're not black. We hear that from them, bro. I ain't never heard no black person ever in life or on the internet unless like they heard somebody else say they start saying it. But with them, oh yo, if you using a ring, you using lateral movement, you running. But when they talking about some what's the Lopez what's the Sanchez dude from Mexico, right?
Salvador Sanchez.
Yeah, Salvador Sanchez. You look at his skills. He wasn't your typical Mexican come forward fighter. So why the fuck when they talking about him, you don't hear him say, oh, he was running, he was using lateral movement, he wasn't like, you feel me? So it's like it's a lot of race fan shit that's going on, and I ain't for that shit, bro.
I see it going both ways. I see a lot of bullshit on Twitter from both sides. From Mexican fans, black fans.
No, you see the
European
thing.
Fans.
The thing is with us, we never start that shit. You always gonna see them bring that shit up, and some of us gotta retaliate. But other than that, I don't be seeing us coming with that bullshit. Like, you feel me? I don't see them talking about, like I brought up with Rayo. You probably haven't heard a lot of our people bring that shit up. You feel me? But if it was on the other side, you would be hearing about that shit every day.
Well, I think part of it is, you know, people want to be entertained, and you touched on something previously with Shakur Stevenson, with the inconsistency with the countering. I think the difference between a guy like Salvador Sanchez, if you watch him fight, every opportunity, every window, he's going to take advantage of it. Like if he makes a defensive maneuver, he slipped, something is coming right back immediately.
But
he's not going to just make a maneuver and just get the hell out of range.
Peep game though, because that I also explained why I said what Shakur is doing. Shakur, if it's 50-50, he's not rushing that. He one of them dudes that want to take chances that's favoring him. 50-50, you can get hit too. You feel me? You never know what might, or you miss and get hit. You feel me? So that's why he don't really go. Me personally, I wouldn't give him no. I wouldn't be looking at him funny or talking shit about him just because he don't want to take chances. Because you fuck around and start taking more chances, he get knocked out, and guess what? Motherfuckers gonna be clowning him. It go bad for him. So it's like that's, and he's the one that's gonna be taking the punishment in the ring. So if he don't want to take it, then that's on him.
But
Other
look
than
at what
that,
happened to Haney.
a lot of fighters did the same thing.
That's a good example.
Haney happened to
He ain't
Haney
just no
happened because
fundamentals, no jab to
nah,
please
not
the
that
fans, and he got hurt.
his dad just put a battery in his back to the point where his dad sent him out to be a Mike Tyson, somebody with pop. You feel me? You have respectable power, bro. You can't be out here trying to fight like you knocking shit out. You Aaron Pryor or some shit like that. You feel me? Like that's why a dude like a Shakur, you're not going to make him do what he don't want to do. So that just shows you that, man, if you a type of fighter, fight the way you know how to fight. That's why Andre Ward's so good, because he's not going in there just like Ant was saying earlier, like a Ward, a
Lennox
Bernard.
Lewis was good for that shit too. Lennox Lewis, a jab your ass, clinch, 1-2 clinch.
If you out here trying to fight others, bro, you just your IQ, it just shows your IQ just not up there.
I don't think Dev was trying to fight somebody else's fight though, because I rewatched that fight. God knows how many times.
Bro.
If you go rewatch that first hook that he got hit with, he was literally just
he got caught on the back foot, if I'm not mistaken, right?
He just got timed. I can't.
I can't. The bow and arrow.
It wasn't even a bow and arrow. He actually had his hand in place.
His jab is a bow and arrow jab. When he throws the jab,
not on that one occasion. Not on that one occasion. It wasn't. That was just good placement, good timing by Ryan. Like everything. Like here's the sad truth about boxing, man. Something that we also got to acknowledge. Sometimes you could be doing the right thing and still get hit if the other guy is just a little bit more precise. Like Abdullah Mason, for example, when he got clipped by Vasquez, he had his hand up. Dude just threw a shorter punch.
That little window.
That little window. He had his hand up. He just placed that bitch beautifully. Placed it right on the inside. What you gonna do in that situation?
See, Shakur ain't doing that, man. Shakur like, man, if it's not 70-30, 80-20.
Which I ain't mad at him for taking that approach either, man. Safety first. But the other side of it too is you can't be too risk averse to the point where now you're foregoing opportunities to score. Like I love me some Richard Hitchens because he's from New York. You know what I'm saying? I'm from New York. He's from New York. You gotta support the home team. You see, I got my Mets hat on. You know what I'm saying? You got to support the home team. But
Richardson Hitchens, just like fucking Shakur too. Like they fight the same way, bro. Like Hitchens ain't taking chances like that, bro. He's just like Shakur.
Exactly.
Out of Shakur, Devin Haney, and Richardson Hitchens, Devin Haney take the most chances, bro.
Yeah.
No, for sure. But just to keep it on Richard Hitchens, like if we compare his fight with Gustavo Lemos to the fight that Keyshawn Davis
was ass, bro. That dude is dirt.
But here's my point though. Keyshawn was able to dispatch this dude. He had a fairly easy time with him. Why? Because he was able to maximize on certain opportunities. Lemos, when he throws his punches, his technique is so damn sloppy. He's inadvertently southpaw. He's squaring up. He's leaving himself. He's throwing punches. His chin is way past his knee. He's just wide open. He's exposed every time he's throwing.
Yeah,
but when he was throwing, Hitchens is just hopping the fuck up out of range.
Yeah.
And he wasn't countering him.
Yep, he wasn't.
He did the same thing with Keyshawn. Keyshawn got him up out of there in 2 rounds? The moment he threw that punch and he left himself exposed.
But Keyshawn's a bigger puncher. Keyshawn fought him at 35, not 40. So it's a lot of things. And then Keyshawn basically Richardson Hitchens crawl so Keyshawn could walk. You feel me? Because if let's say Lemos never fought Richardson Hitchens, I don't think they would even that Sean would have even fought Lemos because he wouldn't have been on his radar. Feel me? So it's a lot that goes to that.
Well, Lemos has fought some other guys too. Like he's fought like Lee Selby, who was like
Nah,
a
I'm not
player
saying that
135.
Lemos ain't fought nobody. It's just that Richardson Hissons, by him fighting him, they put the lights on Buddy. You feel me? To the point anybody could have went and tried to fight him just cause you just went and fought a champ. You feel me? So it's like, okay, boom, let me go ahead and take you out so more people could be talking about this shit. You feel me?
He did make easy work of him though. Shout
Nah,
out to
Lemos is trash. That's what Richardson Hitchens should have did, but Hitchens not a big puncher. He's a respectable.
It's not the punching power though, because I've seen him hurt guys in fights like what's my man's name? John Bowser. He was putting fucking hands on John Bowser.
Mm-hmm.
The issue with Hitchens is, okay, even if you're not the biggest puncher, if you got enough punching power, if it's respectable,
Yeah,
you got to be able to hit these guys with some things that they don't see or something that they can't brace for.
yeah. That's the punch that hurts the most in the sport of boxing is the punches you don't see coming, a counter. Feel me? But
sometimes to do that, it requires you to take certain chances.
yeah, and Hitchens wasn't doing that, bro.
No, he wasn't.
Real
Like he was
quick.
just hopping out of range and just resetting. Keyshawn was standing there, make him reach, boom, drilled him straight right hand.
Go ahead, pound for pound.
Real quick, shout out Stephen Canino again. So he got a question for the panel, and this is on topic for what we're gonna see tomorrow. I'm gonna call it too. He said, "What's y'all take on Bacoli versus Parker tomorrow?" I love this fight, but what's y'all take on that? You think Parker too nice? You think Bacoli gonna come in with that George Foreman and sleep him? Like what you think how that's looking? What's up with it? Is he even fit enough? This nigga just got the call 2 days ago. Well, what's y'all thought about that, man?
Well, he should be fit enough. He was already in training for another fight. Remember, he was scheduled to fight Efe Ajagba.
Yeah, but that fight isn't made, bro. That shit isn't made. He had like 2 more months to really go in there. You don't know what's the stage of his camp, how deep in they, because some people do different shit. Feel me? Some people probably wait a month before the fight and start sparring. You don't know how this shit goes, so you don't know how deep in shape he was. So we'll find out. Wait, what was his weigh-in? I missed all that shit.
Yeah, it was today.
Today?
Yeah, they weighed him
today.
I didn't catch his, so I can't really see how he looked.
I don't think they posted Bacoli on weight.
I'm about to find out because I hate when they be doing that in the sport of boxing, bro. Yo, they say Canelo talking about some. Oh, I ain't fighting Benavidez because he coming in 25 pounds more heavier on fight night. But they post how heavy Berlanga was. We ain't even find out how big Canelo rehydrated to. So it's like, why they be playing games with information in the sport of boxing? Like, how come that's not the number one thing that we know? It's a weigh-in. Like, everybody's weight should be public, bro. I mean, I'm about to try to see. Like,
it should have been, bro, because I know it was live, and I was seeing. I saw. Oh, you know what? I think you're right. I did see it because I saw Parker weigh in, but damn, you're right. I didn't see Bacoli weigh in.
They said
Bacoli weigh in.
I'm looking at they be doing that, bro.
Yeah,
Parker. They said that. So yesterday, Bacoli was 315 pounds.
Damn.
Yeah.
Shit.
So let me find out today. Go ahead and keep speaking on the fight.
As far as this fight is concerned, I'm gonna keep an eye out on the speed and the agility. I know some people, they don't necessarily count the fight that he had with Michael Hunter. You know, he got the stoppage due to the injury. He had the shoulder injury or what have you. But I ain't gonna lie, I rewatched that fight recently, and the speed for Michael Hunter was giving him fits. He had a lot of trouble dealing with the speed in that fight. And he was getting pieced up, Bacoli.
Now, a lot of people counting Bacoli out. I know that because Parker been doing his thing recently. You think Bacoli, you think this 50-50, you think Bacoli, you think he got to punch his chance? You think
Bacoli punch his chance? Like, dude is like, he punched like George Foreman. Like, yo, it's like crazy. When he throw punches, he don't even load up on them shits.
He don't load up.
Yeah, so when it comes to and then we done seen Parker don't like he got heart to the point he could get up and keep fighting, but Cody's a live dog, man.
Yeah, he's definitely a live dog. I agree with you 1000% as far as him having the heart, because we've seen him in there with big punches. He's been in with Andy Ruiz, Anthony Joshua.
Yeah, yo, you just brought up a great point. Like, dude done fought everybody from his era.
Yep, Joe Joyce,
Dillian White, AJ. He was
just in there with Zhang.
Yeah, he was just about to fight Du Bois. You feel me? Like, this dude would fight everybody, bro.
And now he going up against
Deontay Wilder.
Yeah, like, it's crazy.
Yeah. Now he going against Bacoli, who Bacoli just put out the young boy.
It's crazy. Ring Magazine posted Joseph Parker 267, Martin Bacoli to be announced. Like, what? They just had a weigh-in. What the fuck do you mean to be announced, bro? See what I'm talking about in the sport of boxing, bro?
Yeah, I'm looking at the box rec right now. They got Joseph Parker's weight, but they don't have Bacoli's weight on it.
Damn. They giving my man a break, yo. They giving him.
Nah, what you mean giving a break, bro? This is a sport that people paying for this shit. This shit ain't free. Fuck you mean? Oh, they giving them. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about them. Like, yo, y'all don't have the rights to hide information based on when they favor y'all. Like, come on, bro. And I want Martin Bacoli to go out there and win, but I'm not picking him to win because Parker just been in there with a lot of dogs. He's a better boxer. Defensively, he's better. It's just I'm picking Parker to win, but I'm hoping Bacoli win.
Wow. You don't like that? You don't like Parker?
Nah. Basically, bro, I feel like Bacoli, it was one of them dudes that he ain't had a lot of chances to show that he should have been in a topic mad long ago, but Parker done been in there with the best guys, so it's like, you feel me? It's like, hey, you don't had your chances. I would like to see Bacoli get more chances, and then look how he got his chance late. Like, somebody had to get hurt to get sick for him to get in there with one of these top 10, top 5 fighters in a weight division. So I just want to see Buddy shine. You feel me? But other than that, I don't mean just because I want to see him shine. They saying, yo, who you put your money on? I got money on Bacoli still.
And what about you, Chubb? What's good with the Bacoli and Parker?
I'm a favorite Parker because he been in there with power punches. Like, I ain't even gonna lie. Only saw the Big Baby fight from Bacoli. I saw about
from Parker.
Nah, I saw about 3 or 4 fights from Parker.
What big fight? The only big fight he had was what? Hunter? That's not even a big fight.
But now,
I only saw Bacoli fight Jared Anderson. I saw Joseph Parker fight Zane Wilder.
Right.
It was it.
That's why I said what I said. That's why I said what I said. Bacoli hasn't gotten a chances yet. Besides that, he fighting Parker now, and he fought Anderson. And Anderson was really he wasn't even a contender, so a prospect.
Now shout out Stephen Canino, because this is what I was about to get to too. He said Parker by stoppage, but he better keep them hands up and fight off an ankle. I was about to ask you about Parker defense. Like Neverfool just said, at least the way he looked in that Big Baby, he don't be loading up and he'll throw 2 or 3 to get something off. You think Parker his shit is that nice where he could have that big dude coming towards him and be able to slip or block them punches that just coming, that's just off the shoulder. Like,
see, the thing about Parker sometimes that he one of them that he don't be all the way through. Like the game plan, sometimes he be, I don't know what he be thinking about. It's like he be tripping sometimes. He don't go all the way through with it. So if he do that against Bacoli and get caught, because Bacoli have fast hands for a heavyweight, and for as big as he is, he got fast hands. So it's that his feet wise, he's not fast on his feet. But his hands wise, bro, them shits is coming. So it's like, if Parker fuck around and like not dialed in defensively, he's just like, if you watch Parker, you know what I'm talking about. So if he don't be dialed in 100% defensively, man, it could be
Mm, mm,
tough.
He says, Stefan Canino says, Bacoli, what that shit say? Say Bacoli off that good July rice
That,
too.
that
No lie, that
yeah,
stuff good. That's where he get that natural strength from. That's that July rice. What's that? African or Haitian?
that that's
Jollof
African rice,
rice. Yeah.
Nigerian to
Yeah,
be
yeah, that's that
exact.
African rice, that jollof rice and stew, big boy. Bilal Elk, shout out to you, bro. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. You on pound?
Hey yo, Ant, what's your thoughts on the question I was asked previously?
What specifically?
Yeah.
About Parker about
Talk about
stoppage.
stoppage. I feel like he would have to gas
Yeah.
Bacoli. He would
Yeah.
have to gas him.
Mm-hmm.
He would have to gas him.
And he has a high chance because dude is not on a 6 week training camp. He's not fit. You feel me? So we know he been in the gym, but you gotta get in them type of heavyweights. They gotta get at least 6 weeks for them to be a top tier shape. So it's a he has a high chance because we don't know dude. If dude was 315 pounds a day ago, like yo, fuck you about to try to cut weight for it. Ain't no
Right.
point, bro.
Wait, that's a lot of weight. He gonna fuck around, look like what's my man name? The one that kept getting popped for PEDs. That was
Oh,
the
you
other big
talking
baby,
about
the
Big
other
Baby
big
Miller,
baby. Yeah.
Jarrell Miller?
He gonna end up being like
Yeah,
that motherfucker, just sloppy by the fourth, just
dude look,
big as hell.
dude look.
He could probably smother him though if Parker. But Parker, when I saw him at the weigh, he looked like he was ready. That motherfucker looked like he was like ready.
Ooh. Hey yo, let's talk about this. Usyk says that he wanna fight Du Bois next.
Shit, I think that's probably his best bet. I mean, other than Wilder, I mean, you already done beat AJ twice. You done beat.
Wilder, nobody trying to see
I'm
Wilder
saying
fight.
as far yeah, I really don't want to see it, but I'm saying as far as names at the heavyweight division, you beat
Yeah,
AJ twice. You done beat Tyson Fury twice. The dude that beat Wilder. You done like I really other than him, it's like I mean, who you going Wilder or I would like to see it. I don't even say I like to see him fight Big Baby because Big Baby kind of looks like when he was like he just fighting for bread.
Big Baby
Yeah, he
Miller.
just looked like he no the Jared Anderson. He looked like he fighting for bread at this point. Like I don't see it in.
You want Usyk? You want Usyk to fight
Nah,
him?
that's why I was about to say, but I took it back because he was really before. If this was before Bacoli and before the other fight before Bacoli, when he looked,
He would have got Usyk would have stopped him.
I just had so high hopes for that nigga like 2 years ago, bro.
Yo, I see where you coming from because we all see it. He got the skill set to be one of the great heavyweights in this era, but he don't got the heart. He don't got the passion. It's just when you don't got the heart, the passion, you don't got the vision. You don't live it. He wanted to be a street nigga, bro. Feel me? He want to be a rapper. Like I don't know if you be keeping up with like his lifestyle outside of boxing. Dude be trying to raise doing just regular street nigga shit. It's like, bro, you a boxer, you an athlete getting paid thousands of dollars. You to the point if you have 3 fights in a year, you could end up seeing $500,000 or close to $1 million. Like it's like, bro, what's the point? Then he in interviews
He's
crying,
only
telling
23.
I'm only 23. I ain't asked for this. Like, bro, what? If you ain't asked for this, who put you in the sport of boxing, bro?
And when he said when are they gonna fight? I think that fight is like what's that?
Hey, bro. Yo, where these dudes
Yo,
from in
bro,
your
I got
chat? Cause I'm
motherfuckers
starting to
around
think
the
there's some dudes from
world,
UK.
bro. Around the world. You feel me?
Cause I don't know where Adam from. It sounds like he from the UK. Stefan, I don't know. Now I just see what he said. Where he from?
Oh, you feel me? Like around the world. You feel me? It's pound for pound boxing talk. Stephen said American heavyweight pound.
Nah, they definitely down bad though, bro. They down
Usyk is
bad.
killing it right now. I don't see. I gotta really look at. I gotta really look at who's up there and like really look at somebody that I could think is gonna be a threat. Because right now it's like if he won, he could go a few more years just reigning as the heavyweight dude.
Nah, Usyk says he got 2 more years in this and he
Yeah,
out.
I think Daniel Dubois is probably like. I mean, who else you gonna like?
But the thing about Dubois though is just that his defensively, he's
Mm,
ass. Like he's
okay.
not good enough. His IQ on some lateral defense and just all lateral offense, he's not good enough because he don't know how to bend the corners with Usyk and his side to side movement. And then his jab is he got a heavy jab. It's
Mm.
strong. Feel me?
It's-
It's just that overall, bro. If you don't get a stoppage or a knockout to the point, Usyk, you're not going to be able to go to the body enough with Usyk because he's too good offensively and defensively. So it's like it's a possibility that he can stop
mm.
Usyk, but he gotta go out there and put a great game plan, tire him out, put this dude in a headlock, push him around, pin him in the
Bro,
corner. Like he got. It's a lot of things that he gotta do. That's not technically boxing because like his boxing skill set is not, and he's not one of them heavy like he's not one of them dudes that's heavy on like trying to gas out. You feel me? He's like, you feel me? So it's like the game plan got to be really great for Usyk because last fight he did land that body shot, but because what the ref did, it's like we don't know if he would have been able to keep going. You feel me? But other than that, man, I'll say Dubois he got the best chance to go out there and showcase what he could do
now
against Usyk.
also on the card, we got Shakur. His opponent pulled out. Unfortunately, Frank Martin, Floyd Schofield Jr. And and you know it's crazy. I don't even want to get on that. Let me get to my point where I was getting to. He's got a new opponent now. The dude, Josh Patty. He's 15-0, 4 knockouts. Do you think Shakur needs to stop this dude? Do you think he needs a knockout or a stoppage against this electrician? Or can he just, it's okay for him to go in there, outclass him all 12, it's all good? Or are you like, bro, this dude, like, as much as you accomplished and where you at, the shit you talking, you gotta show this. Like, how you think he needs a stoppage against this dude?
Shakur, I ain't gonna lie, man. It's
He
brittle
got
hand
4.
Shakur brittle hand Stevenson. You feel me?
Yo, yo, don't stop disrespecting the court, bro.
Hey, bro, Floyd had brittle hands. You feel me?
But bro, he's so young with them shits now. So much injuries and surgery.
Yo, Shakur Stevenson, bro, his best bet is trying to be the best boxer he could be and stop worrying about a knockout or stoppage because he said himself like, yo, I won't be able to give y'all 3 fights no more because my hands is messed up. So by him letting us know this, bro, is over with, bro. He gotta just go out there and 12 rounds everybody, because if your hands fucked up, bro, you won't be able to throw it as much, and you know his career might be over with earlier. And when I'm talking about over with, basically his hands hurt so much to the point he can't go through a 12-round fight with the hurt hand, and you know, so I mean, it's tough, but it is what it is.
So Stefan says he think that Shakur needs a stoppage. Yo, Aunt McQueen, the professor, break down Shorty.
Nah, I don't think you need a stoppage. But
Do
I'll say this. I'll say
do you
this as
think
far as
it'll
Shakur's
tell us
concerned.
something if he don't stop this dude? Like, do you think it takes anything away from his ability if he's not able to stop this dude?
Nah, I don't
Nah,
think so.
because I feel like the opinion on Shakur ain't gonna change
It's
regardless
really
about this fight,
Shakur,
even if
brittle
he
hand
win
Stevenson.
or get the
Them dudes
knockout.
funny, bro.
My my thought is in alignment with Chubb, man. It's like, okay, let's say he goes and he stops this dude. Oh well,
Nobody
he
gonna
was a
care if he stop
replacement.
him.
This guy
Yeah, because
was an
he an
electrician.
electrician.
Yeah,
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 he
yeah.
was
he was this, he
supposed
was
to.
that.
He was supposed to stop him, but that's not.
Mhm.
But to us up here, we're not expecting. We don't care if he get a stoppage or not because like that's not
Yeah,
how we
my
think.
thing
But
just
these
win.
dick riders, they definitely gonna be talking about what
Mhm.
Ant just said, the electrician shit, all that.
But
But it
my thing,
go ahead,
I
Chuck. Go
feel
ahead.
like I say I
I
prefer
think he on
stoppage
mute.
because he do need kind of a rebrand. Because I don't like how everybody
Oh, he probably
just
stepped
forget
away or
all the work
something
he
like that.
put in for all them years,
But
and everybody
I
He
ain't gonna
talking.
lie though.
Never
I
before
ain't
he
gonna.
talking. Never before he talking. You can't hear him.
No, I can't hear him.
Yeah, he I could hear him.
Yeah, I
He
heard
talking.
him.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead,
He said
Chuck.
he need
Check
a rebrand.
check your
I'm
auditory.
saying, yeah, from a reband perspective, I say yes because everybody's saying all he do is run, he's scared of power, like all that stuff. So I feel like a stoppage at least help turn down that noise and his notoriety to get better.
But
But
then
let me
again,
play
But
the
me
fans
personally,
advocate though, Chubb.
but then again, that's only the race fans and the bandwagons that's saying that because then again,
yeah,
if he do stop him, what they gonna bring up? Oh, Padley was a
electrician.
nobody. For
But
me,
you
it
know,
don't
it's a
matter.
flip
It don't
side.
matter what he do.
It's a
Hmm.
flip side to what you saying, Never Fold, and what you saying, and McQueen. It's a flip side to that because y'all saying if he stop him, they're gonna be like he electrician and all this stuff. But if he don't stop him, what you think they gonna say? The same shit, but probably worse. Yo, how you didn't stop this
Yeah,
electrician dude? He went on 12. That shit was whack. You was supposed to get him
Hey,
out.
you can't please everybody, so just do you. Do what's best
Exactly.
for you,
You
bro.
damned if you do, damned if you don't. Because if you don't stop him, it's going to be criticism. If you do stop him, there's going to be criticism. And then the other part, like I feel what Chubb was saying, but man, just knowing the way that people carry it on the internet.
yeah.
In addition to this dude being a quote unquote electrician, he only got 4 knockouts. So that doesn't
Mhm.
dispel the notion that he's supposedly scared of power. So it's like, look, he stepped to the dude that only got 4 KOs, but he ain't stepped to Edwin like that.
Mm,
Yeah, they always gonna bring up
He
that
ain't stepped
Edwin.
to Nakatilla like that.
mm.
Yo,
I don't get the hype about people
hey
saying
yo,
that Nakatila fight
yo,
was a bad performance. I
yo.
don't get it, in my opinion.
Hey, let me play this audio real quick so y'all can hear. Y'all can hear it?
Mm-hmm.
Two fights is like the most we probably will get like out of me. We probably won't be getting 3 fights. Like, I used to say like 2, but I also need to like recover my body and then get back to fighting. Like I need time off too, so I can just jump right back in. So,
Damn.
me being honest with y'all, I don't see 3 fights a year, but 2 is a thing that definitely could happen. It should happen actually.
Y'all heard that?
Damn.
Yeah.
And how old is Shakur?
27.
27.
And he talking about like Shakur comes across like the type he gonna be around boxing for a minute. So what does if it's like that with the hands, I mean if he got it down to a science, then he could carry it like that 2 times a year. But it's just them injuries, man, so early to me. It's like,
You
and then
see,
if you
hey,
get bigger, if he's able to stay at that 135, 140, he could reign. But if you get to that 47, I mean, I don't know, bro. You're so young.
bro,
He's still
look,
in 5 years, he's gonna be 29.
hey, see the thing is, bro, with Shakur, bro, he get hurts off like dumb shit. Like with Floyd, he had the same problem, but Floyd, he wasn't getting hurt or just anything. You feel me? So Shakur is like his situation is even worse because like it's certain situations that he done got his hands done got hurt like in the sparring. Like you feel me? It's like
Big
it's,
gloves.
it's tough. But I ain't gonna lie
but
though,
I
I
think
don't
it's
know.
because he's a gym rat, though. I think that's the issue, to be honest with
I
you.
mean, Floyd was even more of a gym rat than he
That's
was.
probably
Like,
why I don't know about more or less, but I do know, like,
cause look,
anytime those
hey,
guys are
you
putting
gotta
that much
think about
time in and you using your hands to that extent.
Floyd was always in shape, always in the gym. These, if you gotta cut weight, bro, you're not as in shape or like you feel me? Because cutting weight is like cutting weight. If you cutting weight, bro, that just mean that okay, you doing what everybody doing. Like Floyd was like fighting at 47. He walk around 150, 151, 152. Like you feel me? So dude was always ready. You feel me? Because if you're not in the gym, you're not on your shit. You gonna be overweight, bro. You gotta cut weight.
Yeah, but Shakur's been good since he's been at 135. We got to remember this is what, his third weight class?
Her weight
He
class.
started at 126.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But that dude, man, just being in the gym, I remember Richard Hitchens was saying to him, like, yo, you got to do something else with yourself. Like, you can't just be in the gym all day. And I know people who, see this dude personally. Shout out to my man Mo City, Behind the Hands TV. He's like, yo, that's all this dude does. Is like he's down there in Houston, he's in the gym all day long, just working. And a lot of these guys, man, being younger, I don't know how old everybody else in here is, but I'm 36. But folks in their 20, they think that they don't gotta rest. It's like, yo, like I'll sleep when I'm dead type mentality. And it's like, yo, even as a young person, you still gotta rest to be able to recuperate and for your body to rebuild. That's when your body rebuilds, when it rejuvenates, when you sleep and when you rest. Recovery is extremely important. But Shakur Stevenson, from my understanding, is just you see the way he's looking during this whole press run. Motherfucker ain't have a haircut or nothing. He's just been in the gym. Like that's probably why his hands are in the state that they're in, just working. It's like, bro, give them shits a rest or find another way to vary up your regimen. Like I looked at what's my man's name? Marvin Hagler. I looked at his regimen, his training regimen. It wasn't just being in the gym all day. It would consist of watching film. He would actually read for an hour. I know when he was much younger, when he was with the Petronellis, they had him doing ballet and different shit like that to work on his balance and work on his core stability, his joints. But if you just in there and you just punching the bag, doing sparring and all that shit, yeah, no wonder why your
But
hands are falling off the bone.
you see the things with Shakur, he just got bad hands in general, bro. Cause like if you pay attention to how he be hurting his hand, some of them shits don't be making no sense, bro. It's just that I think that he should do all. I remember when we was on call and shit. It was a group cook. He was in there. It was on Najee stream, Cigar Talk, and I was telling Najee, man, you need to tell buddy to do the shit that Floyd do, and he said that he was gonna tap in with Floyd and see everything that he did so he could do it too, like the stem cells and shit like that. I don't know if he did it, but that's the route that he should go because his hands, it don't matter what he do, bro. He just got fragile hands, bro.
Now there was one time where I was like, I was thinking to myself, is that gonna hinder his career? Like if he go up in weight class, even if he stay there, like them hands. But then I also reminded myself, like Floyd, when he became money, like both his hands was fucked up all the time, and his main, like his defense was so crazy. He was winning fights, but he was still letting his hands go. But I'm like, Shakur, I don't think that's gonna hinder his career with his fucked up hands because his defense is so nice, and like you said. And I think he's gonna be able to land them punches and just outscore opponents to the point where nobody's gonna be able to beat him. I don't see nobody with that.
See, the thing is, in that comparison, Shakur is not taking chances on the countering part. Floyd was. You feel me? Pull counters, slipping counter. You feel me? He was countering all type of ways, back foot, front foot, all that. So Stevenson ain't doing the same. So let's just say against a Tank, he can get robbed against a Tank just because they just don't favor his style. You feel me?
But after Tank, there's no. What I'm seeing, there's nobody else like a Tank.
Nah, nobody.
Like I said, the only I see Tank.
I say Devin Haney, but Devin Haney ain't coming down to no lower weight classes. He's just gonna stay where he at, or eventually end his career at 60 or 54.
Yeah, Tank is really the only one that I could see that could do that to him off his IQ, his skill, his footwork, and all that. But other than Tank, I mean, he take one loss to Tank, I pretty much just got him reigning at 35, maybe even 40, because I don't think these dudes is gonna be able to get in like that. You feel what I'm saying? Like I just don't see nobody that could break that distance. And
Mm.
like,
Yeah, they don't have the IQ. Their IQ is not up there.
mhm.
And then you got to bring in the speed, the cut off the ring. Like, how good are you when it comes to cut off the ring? Like, it's just too much shit.
Now another fight I was looking at, and Steven, you jumped the gun. You was already on it. That I forgot about until my man mentioned it yesterday. Is that Virgil Ortiz and Israel Madrimov joint? Who, Steven?
Ortiz finna get
You think he
cooked,
gonna get cooked?
fillet.
You think he gonna get cooked?
Man, he got spanked. He got spanked this last fight, man. Stop that.
Nah, I
Yeah.
think he got spanked his last fight. Them what's names
He
was pretty
did.
questionable because even in that round, like the first round, foot kind of got tangled up on the rope, but if a punch lands, and they count it as a knockdown. But in both of those knockdowns, it wasn't a situation where he was on Queer Street or Bambi legs or anything like that. And then the second one, he was
Man,
over
it
there
don't
about a
matter.
damn.
Bambi legs, knockdown
I
is a
know that's what I'm
knockdown,
saying. Like
bro.
they counted.
If it happens over and over again 3 times, like, we can't bring up the excuse. Oh, he wasn't hurt. Yeah, why you keep getting knocked down?
No, that's not an
And
excuse.
then if
But
anything, yeah, I'm not saying you, but these other people's on the internet. Basically, bro, if the fight, if they wanted a fair fight, they could have called it a draw, bro. That's what tells me, like, bro, how the fuck dude got 3 knockdowns, and then he was hurt in a fight multiple times, and then he had Boachuk hurt multiple
Mm.
times. So himself, he had a chance to end the fight by stoppage or knockout. He just couldn't because of what was coming back. You feel me? So, bro, and then we seen him in, like, you know how many robberies dude done had him. You got Virgil Ortiz, Munguia, them dudes right there. They steady getting robbed, bro. And then let's not forget the Lorme fight, the little rig fight they had, bro. They signed the contract so dude don't get no type of damage. Did y'all even watch that fight, bro?
You say
yeah,
he
but
sound
Delorme is a smaller dude that he don't even got no business being up there at this point. So
Bro, it's a rigged fight, bro. They wanted Buddy to get it, and I forgot the whole, cause it's been I forgot about that shit. But bro, if you watch that fight, he barely even touched him to the body. Dude went down like it just remind me of rigged fights back in the days. These fighters just getting in fight signing contract just so they could lose, so they could push the other fighter to the top on some shit. It's just what's that? What they used to call that shit back in the days, bro? Damn, I can't remember what they used to call it.
but yeah, the
with
mob used to
Chubbs.
fix a lot of those fights.
Yeah, like
Who you got in that, Virgil? I mean, never fool think that Virgil's getting cooked. I don't know.
cook
But who
fillet.
knows? Like, I don't know. My thing with Virgil, he throw a lot of output. And my thing, Madrimov, he fought different from when he usually fight in a crossfire. I think he was hesitant because we all know how good of a counterpuncher Crawford is. So I don't think Virgil got that same ability. So I think Madrimov, I got Madrimov because I don't think he'll be hesitant to throw at Virgil.
And then they done already sparred. And Madrimov said based off the sparring, they're coming up with a plan to cook his ass.
Who you got? And you think Madrimov gonna do it? Do you think Virgil gonna be able to clip him, or you think Madrimov gonna be a little worried about that power and end up giving it to Virgil on the scorecards from aggression and punches? Like how you think with what Virgil got and how Madrimov is? We seen how Madrimov react to certain shit. We see how Virgil fight. How you think who you got in it?
I think it depends on Virgil, man, honestly. Because I feel like if he fights in a fashion that he did similar to the back half of the Boa truck, I think he could make it a far more easier fight for himself.
What he do in the back half of the Boachuk fight?
Oh, he was using angles. He was a lot more loose, varied up the tempo on his punches. Because the one thing about Virgil, like Chubb alluded to, with his output. The one thing about Virgil is everything is typically like fast and hard. You know what I'm saying? Like he throw everything at the same fucking speed.
Yeah, Virgil hit that next gear from like 10 to 12. Like he had that sense of urgency. I think he felt like he was losing or the fight was too close for his liking.
Using Engels versus Madrimov, bro. Like, yeah, I don't think y'all noticed like how good Buddy is on his feet.
Yeah,
and then Madrimov Engels is way better and way slicker. Pay attention.
Nah, I paid attention. If you seen the fight that he had with like Kubernov and all them other dudes, like yeah, but the thing with him is he uses angles to set up the same fucking punch, which is the left hook. He don't really throw anything else off the angles like that. And against Bud, that shit was like virtually non-existent. But again, it's like if they smart enough and they pay attention to what he does, before he throws his left hook, he'll shift, then he'll look to throw the left hook. Like go watch Madrimov's other fights, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Just like it's damn near like the left hook. He ain't gonna throw a right hand. He ain't gonna throw nothing else. It's shift, then he'll look to throw the left hook.
So you picking Ortiz for the win?
No, what I'm saying is it depends on how Ortiz fights. Now, if Ortiz goes out there and he's on like the kamikaze mission, and he's just trying to press him out and just throw everything, same velocity, not utilize his legs, do everything in a straight line, he could find himself getting hurt real bad, like he did against Kavalauskas. No. He wasn't even hurt versus Bochuk. He was hurt versus what's the name? No, Mean Machine. Mean Machine had him. Shit, he had him on Bambi legs. He hurt him real bad. He got clipped in the exchange.
But based on like consistency, like certain fighters, like I'm gonna use a Devin for example. Like it's easy for me, like even with like the Regis fight, I pick Devin, even though Regis at the time people was like
that was an easy fight to pick, bro.
And based off of like because I know what Devin's coming with. You feel what I'm saying? So I know what he's gonna like bring. He's always been consistent. He never really slacked off of what he does. Like you think Israel Madrimov is more disciplined and he has the better chance of what you've seen from him in the past. Like I think he's gonna pull it because Virgil's a little everywhere and he be slipping. Or you think Virgil just had a couple bad performances, but you think he gonna, do something, might end up stopping him. Like how you got a UD, you gotta stop it. Give me one name and give me who you got it with it. And
man, I'm honestly torn because I really feel like this fight can go either way. Like for real. Like I really feel like this fight can go either way because I don't see Madrimov and CM being like head and shoulders above Virgil or Ortiz, not from a skill standpoint. Because that's the one thing about Virgil. The dude is highly skilled. He's got good fundamentals. The thing about him is just his temperament, and that's the thing that holds certain fighters back. It's not their skill or their talent or their lack thereof. It's just the temperament. Like Virgil is one of them dudes where sometimes he likes to fight to his own detriment. Like even that fight that he had with Maurice Hooker, he got hit with a dumbass shot that he wouldn't have gotten hit by had he had just stayed composed. But he likes to fight. And same thing with the fight that he had with Bochuk. Bochuk was able to hit him with a shot because he was out there trying to fight. But then if you really go back and watch the middle of that fight,
I mean,
and the
really,
whole back half of that fight,
really, you just telling us how trash he is defensively.
Nah, he's not trash defensively. He's not trash because I think that
he's not good at all on the defensive end, bro. Like,
nah, his defense isn't bad. His defense isn't the issue. The thing with Virgil Ortiz is this: like the great Bernard Hopkins, he had this quote: "Everybody is vulnerable when they punch him." Like when Virgil Ortiz is on defense, just straight defense, he got a tight little guard. He'll actually move his head, and he's capable of using his legs to give angles. The issue with Virgil Ortiz is when he's opening up, when he's being offensive. Sometimes he's just being a little too reckless, a little too haphazard, to the point where you can catch him while he's throwing. When he's being offensive, he's not thinking about responsibility sometimes. But when he's being defensive, like if the guy is throwing shots at him, he can block and move and catch him and all that shit. So the thing with him is you want to get him in the exchange because he's going to be reckless. You got some guys where they're going to have good habits when they're in the middle of an exchange. Like you'll see a guy like he'll throw a right hand, but he'll lean off to the side a little bit. Like we talking about Andre Ward earlier. If you watch Andre Ward, the way he delivers his jab, more often than not, he's not just straight up and down when he's shooting his jab. Like his head is slightly off the line when he's throwing it, or sometimes he'll be low, he'll be crouched down, but then he'll be firing high. A guy like Joe Frazier, when Joe Frazier's coming forward, like when he slips this way, this hand is coming up. When he slipped this way, this hand is coming up. When you see Virgil Ortiz is just fucking just throwing. But when he's on defense, he's good.
Ortiz is fucking ass, man.
Well, I got Ortiz by knockout or stoppage. I don't think that
by robbery, like his last fight.
I don't think that Israel Madrimov is going to have that enough crack or enough power to keep Virgil respected. You know, I think maybe he could counter him or something like Ann was saying. When he get reckless, he could probably counter him.
You finna lose your bread pound for pound.
But I got Virgil on his ass. You know, or I think he could just win on the scorecards. You know, if Madrimov come in on some shit like he did with Bud and just feinting. Straight left hand, feinting, straight left hand, and you got Virgil on there throwing them reckless punches and landing some of them stiff jabs and all that, and pressuring them, and he just, I think it could be.
So pound for pound, basically, you got Ortiz by robbery, like his last fight, right?
Bro, stop disrespecting Ortiz, bro. Why you don't like Ortiz, bro?
No, I don't got no problem. Personally, I don't got no problem with Ortiz. I just don't think skillfully he's up there. Like it's just like his boxing bag ain't got nothing in it. Like to me, bro, I don't see nothing, bro.
Well, Milan said he got tripped like twice and one flash.
He got tripped.
It wasn't a robbery.
Like 3 times. You keep getting tripped. Like y'all be trying to save these boxes. A knockdown is a knockdown, bro. Just say dude wasn't hurt. Just say that, but don't say it was tripped like 3 times, bro. Like, stop that,
bro. Like,
there was definitely one where if you go back and look at the first knockdown, his leg definitely got tangled up in the rope. But like you said, if a punch lands, a punch lands. If they don't catch it, they don't catch it. And then there's another one where he literally slipped on a decal on the ring. It was loading up as he was throwing the punch. But hey, if the punch lands, it lands.
But I feel like that second knockdown in the fight was definitely a knockdown. Cause like you saw Virgil.
I mean, according to them boys, none of them shits was knockdowns, bro. So shit.
I think it was a knockdown for sure.
I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about Milan just said that, right?
If you get touched, you get touched. It is what it is.
Flash knockdown. Tripped twice and one flash knockdown.
So you should just say he got tripped 3 times, bro. Fuck it. Like,
it's like what happened to David Benavidez. You know, he got caught off.
That was a knockdown, homie.
It was a knockdown.
Bring that up.
It was a knockdown, but I think it was clear that it wasn't a slip. I think that was David's fault because he was off balance. And what's his name, Morel, hit him on like some shoulder behind the arm type shit and just followed through. And he ended up. It was definitely a knockdown, but I don't think it was one of them knockdowns where it was like homie cracked him and that's what.
It wasn't. But officially, it's a knockdown because a lot of people bring up the excuse he fell down because he tripped. He got out of position because of footing, but he did not fall. A fall because of a footing issue. It was because of a shoulder punch. If the person throws a punch and you fall down, that's a knockdown, homie.
Knockdown.
But I mean, if the guy's foot is behind the other guy's foot and they get tangled up.
But look, okay, for you to call it a trip, it has to be because of the footing. He did not fail because of footing. He fell because of the punch. We see that after he threw the punch.
Yeah, but he was trying to evade the punch and then tripped over the back of what's in his head.
Somebody's applying pressure. He threw a punch and you fell. That's a knockdown. Your gloves touched the ground, knockdown.
So then we have to be able to distinguish what is and what isn't like a scoring shot. Because, like, for example, if a guy is fighting behind the shoulder and the dude is not making contact with the rest of his body, like with his torso or even with his head, and he's just fighting behind the shoulder. Like what is and what isn't a block?
All right. So peep game, right?
That's
So if
true.
let's say Never Fold versus Ant, right? We fighting. I throw a right hook. You block it with your shoulder, right? But then you on the ground because of you block it, but you on the
The
ground.
impact.
Are we not gonna call that a knockdown because you blocked the punch?
I think technically that's a knockdown because it was from the force to the punch.
Yeah, if I never punched you, you wouldn't have been just because it land, or I mean, just because I didn't score. It's not a score. It's you blocked it. That don't mean that you ain't fell to the ground because of my punch, bro. So that's the
Damn.
same thing with Benavidez, bro. He did not fail because of a foot issue. He fell due to the punch.
Yeah, but if you go beat back and relook at the replay and just look at where their feet got tangled up, his foot was actually behind his foot though.
Okay, boom.
He was trying to get out of the way.
So did he fail because of foot issue? Because if that was the case, he would have fell way before the punch even landed on the
No, he fell because he was trying to maneuver his way out of the what's the name? Out of position. And his foot got tangled on his foot.
The punch, right? Right?
Yeah, he threw a punch, but he was trying to evade the punch. So
Bro,
even if the punch never connected on the shoulder, he still would have tripped because of where his foot was placed.
Okay, but he fell due to the punch, right?
Not because the punch landed. It's because he was trying to evade the punch.
You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking if somebody's slipping, right, and somebody throw a punch, and that punch makes any kind of contact with that person's elbow, shoulder,
knockdown,
on the back, I think they count it as a knockdown. But I think if a person slip and a person throws a punch and it doesn't make like any kind of even if the person blocks them, I think that's a knockdown. But if the person throw a punch and they slip and it completely like misses the person's body, I think then they will be like, no, that's a slip. That's
not a knockdown because you did not fall to the ground because of a punch. If you're trying to evade a punch, bro, that's still due to the punch that you're trying to evade. So you can't try to tell me, oh, I ain't getting knocked down, bro. You trying to evade a punch and you went down, bro. What you telling me? It's like you just don't want to knock down on your shit. But bro, if that's the case, then a lot of knockdowns wouldn't have been knockdowns because if you wasn't trying to evade that punch, you wouldn't have been on the ground, bro.
Yeah, but I think essentially what happened in that situation is they don't have the benefit of replay like we do. Like we could look at a replay and say whether or not the punch actually connected. That shit is in the heat of the moment. So of course they're gonna call it like the way they see it. They see
the punch did connect.
Wait, what fight y'all talking about?
Talking about David Morrell versus
Benavidez.
Morrell
like as in like in my opinion.
So look, the punch did land. It just wasn't a scoring punch because it was blocked. Right?
What you think, Chubb? What you think, Chubb?
I mean, battle rule it is a knockdown, but me personally, I don't think it's a knockdown because he hit him like in the shoulder. You know, I felt like the reason why Benavidez fell because of force from that punch. So that's why I think that's why I'm not mad that it's a knockdown.
Okay, so we can't be trying to say that we don't like the fact that it's a knockdown because he fell due to the punch, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you really want to say something, he did not fall to the ground 100% because of the punch.
Yeah, he caught it.
The first step was due to footwork issues, right? To positioning, and then the punch added to it. So therefore, we have to give credit to the punch because if no punch was even trying, if he wasn't trying to land at all, he wouldn't have been on the ground, bro. You feel me?
Damn. See, this is what I mean. Like boxing is so deep. And it's such good knowledge, and so I'm glad we get to teach y'all motherfuckers. Like y'all really got a place where you hear this real box. Like this shit this is way more.
Pound for pound,
you don't hear no bias. You don't hear none of that crying. That's just real.
My problem be with how people be playing favoritism and acting like this a knockdown for for whoever they
Whoever they like,
hate, and it's not a knockdown for whoever. A knockdown is a knockdown, bro. Don't be trying to pick and choose. Just like when Floyd shit touched the
I
canvas,
was just
his
about to say
glove
the only
touched the
time
canvas.
I
That was a knockdown.
was just
You
about to
feel me?
say the only time I'm biased and that shit missed my memory is when Zav hit Floyd in that glove touch. That shit never
Nigga said,
happened.
"Nah, it's not a knockdown.
That
Gloves
was a
touch the
slip.
ground, buddy.
That was a slip. That was
Stop
a
the
slip.
cap.
That was a
Oh
great
yeah,
run.
that was a knock, and that in that case that
No, it
was
Gloves
wasn't.
touch the
punch that
No,
ground,
it
lady
bro."
wasn't.
too.
No, it wasn't. Floyd never touched the ground. Never, ever. That was a slip. I don't know what y'all talking about. But anyway, the main event. This shit is tomorrow. Again, we get a repeat. Dmitry, Bivol,
I'm
and
trying
Artur.
to see a fucking trilogy, man.
You trying to see a trilogy? I think Dmitry Bivol gonna come smarter. If he has a good corner, bro, they're gonna tell him
Nah,
you
they do
can't.
got a good corner. He do got a
But
good corner.
well, I hope he listens, because if he listens, he's gonna know, bro. You can't take off 10, 11, and 12. Like what
Yeah,
happened? Like you can't do that, bro. Like you was when I had him. Did I have him up? I had him up. And that's after them 3 rounds. That's what made me give Artur. I had it 7-5. Like I had it 7-5. So that would mean what I had him. That'll mean I had him 4-3. I think I had Bivol like 4-3 or something, but definitely them and some of them shits was close too. A lot of them shits was kind of close, but I gave a few to
Swing rounds.
Dmitry Bivol. But you can't take off them rounds, bro. But tomorrow we got the repeat. You think Archer gonna end up clipping him, get him again, or what's up? Like you think Bivol gonna he was robbed the first
See,
time and he gonna get him this time?
nah. Anybody that's saying Bivol got robbed in the first fight, you had a horse in a race, and you judging fights on based on who you want to win, because if a fight was a close fight, we all know that the early rounds Bivol came out and he won them shits. But as the fight started getting on and on and on, we started seeing Beterbiev come out and aggressively snatching wins. You feel me? And then we see that the later rounds, we see that Bivol is up in the high guard, sticking and moving here and there, just not being active on the offense. He's just very cautious, right? So how the fuck you gonna give Bivol rounds if he's not active to the point? And then the end of the rounds, Beterbiev coming on strong to the point Bivol gotta tie him up. It's like, bro, like how biased can you be?
Well,
You
this is
feel
what
me?
I say to that. Well, this is what I say to that. Just because you active don't mean you win the round. Because what if defense and ring general shit?
Okay, you active and the dude not throwing at all. He not letting his hands go. You just
He
gonna give him the round for defense and he not even countering. So how
he
you
can,
gonna give the dude that's not being active the round if he's not countering?
you can control the fight without throwing punches, bro. What you mean?
Control the fight. Okay, you not throwing no counters. You just on a defensive end, and I'm about to give you that round.
You never
At
know.
that point, you just being biased, bro. Cause ain't no way you about to give somebody a fight, for being defensively on point, but he's not doing no counters. He's not jabbing. You feel me? He's not dictating the fight at all. He just being on the defense end, just doing what he needs to do. And then let's not forget that Beterbiev coming on to to end the rounds strong. You feel me? So that alone to the judges gonna give it to Beterbiev because yeah, we ain't see a lot, but whenever the round's about to end, 30 seconds left, man, Beterbiev coming out, dumping shit, bro. You feel me? So that's called stealing the round. So you feel me? So at the end of the day, bro, it's I just got it the same way again, 7-5 Beterbiev, because to me, when it comes to discipline, uh Bivol is one of the most disciplined boxers in the sport. It showed that the last fight, because if he wasn't disciplined, you could have seen him. You could have seen him on the ground, or he potentially got knocked out due to his discipline. Beterbiev couldn't knock him out because he knew when to go in the high guard. He knew when to let his hands go. He knew when to tie him up. He did everything he needed to do to to make it a close fight, but he just didn't do enough to win a fight. This time around, if he just do more, and then both of them, they got to go to the body more. You feel me? Because if Beterbiev would have been going to the body a lot more, he could have put himself in position for a knockdown or knockdowns or a knockout. I just got it the same way again. Beterbiev 7-5. You feel me? But hopefully, I want to see a. Hopefully, we see a draw and we end up seeing a fucking a trilogy. Cause fuck who gonna win? I just want to see a trilogy between them, bro. Cause the first fight was a great fight, bro.
So, Ant, with that being said, you know, Dmitry Bivol, from what I've seen in his fights, I agree. Like, he been disciplined, he's been consistent. What you think was the factor why he would lack off in them last rounds or be lackadaisical? Is that did he feel that power? Was that just him being undisciplined and just trying to switch shit up?
That shit ain't got nothing to do with him being disciplined. It was just activity. But go ahead, Ant.
No, I actually think it is part of it is the discipline, like you alluded to, bro. I think you made an excellent point. And he's just so disciplined to a fault. You know, like you said, not put yourself out there to get counted, because we've seen guys box and have a little bit of success against Beterbiev, but then they end up doing too much. Like Callum Johnson dropped him early in their fight. They had an exchange. He caught Beterbiev with a left hook, dropped him, sat him down, hurt him real bad. But then, you know, him just being a little too reckless, he ended up getting caught himself. Then he got put out. Anthony Yard actually put up a pretty good fight against him.
That was a good I love that fight.
It was a damn good fight. But to bro's point, Yard, when he felt like he had Beterbiev hurt, he rushed it a little bit, got reckless, got clipped with something, and then that shit just changed the story of the fight. It just changed the complexion of the fight. We've seen what's his name try to do the discipline thing with him too. Callum Smith. He ended up trying to take a shot, got countered. Because the one thing about Beterbiev is, like, for all of his brute strength and his physicality, like, the dude is a pretty damn sound boxer. Mm-hmm. Like, he's not as aesthetically pleasing as some of these other guys, but in terms of his understanding, if you look at the way all of these fights played out between, like, the Marcus Brown fight, the Anthony Yard fight, the Callum Smith fight, even against Vazdik, it's like he always has a moment where he'll catch these guys with a shot that they don't see because they're just looking to take a chance. And the thing with Bivol is he didn't take enough chances. So, you know, the bro's point, the question that I have for Bivol is, how the hell do you find a way to take more chances but doing it in a respectively responsible fashion? Because if you get too loose with your shit like he did in the 7th round, you know, we talked about this earlier. In the 7th round, remember, he let that flurry go. He threw that combination, got clipped with one shot, took the rest of the fucking round off because he didn't want to get hit with nothing stupid. But if you don't do that, you run the risk of getting outworked. And then you find yourself in another 7-5 situation where Bivol was pretty damn efficient throughout the fight, but he just wasn't active enough. And that fight, to me, it kind of typifies like the difference between being efficient and being effective. Because a lot of times we talk about like clean, effective punching. But to me, Beterbiev was effective in the sense that every time he landed, Bivol didn't want to throw no more. When Bivol was getting busy, he was getting busy. Beterbiev throw a shot. And like bro said, he was disciplined to a fault, to the point where it's like, yo, you got to take some chances. Because Beterbiev has shown that although he is strong, you can hurt him. Callum Johnson hurt him early in that fight. But in order to hurt him, you got to be willing to take a chance. Like, you got to be willing to throw in an exchange. And Bivol, he's got the faster hand speed. He's got the quicker hands. Shit, I don't see why every now and again, I'm not saying throughout the whole fight you make it a dog fight where you just standing in there trading with this dude. But at some points, you got to just plant your feet. And when he's opening up, you got to catch him while he's opening up and get your shot there first.
I feel that. I feel that. And Chubbs, what you thinking about it? You think Bivol just gonna be on the back foot because he gonna feel that crack again and it's gonna be worse? You think he gonna come in consistent, let them shits fly, and not play with Beterbiev? Or you think he don't got nothing for Beterbiev? He gonna walk straight to him and just let them shits go clean or not clean, but they gonna be effective either way. And Bivol gonna be too disciplined. He throw some shit because he's scared to get counted.
Now this from what I got from for the first fight, I said Biv like the first 7 rounds, Biv was really sharp. He was getting the better of the exchanges. That was a big thing that I saw from Biv. That when he exchanged with Beterbiev, he was landing cleaner shots. He was being defensively responsible. But I think somewhere around like 8 or 9, I think Beterbiev cracked Biv, and I think that got to him mentally. So that's why from like the 10th to the 12th, he ain't let his hands go. So it started getting to the pressure. That's how Beterbiev was able to walk him down. But my prediction for the next fight, I got Beterbiev stopping because we look, hold on, let me finish.
Mm.
Before the first fight, it got cancer because Beterbiev had an injury and he just had knee surgery. So Beterbiev can be sharper and he should be at least healed from his knee injury, and so I think he'll be more explosive. So by the time he, I say he cut off the ring versus Bill, he gonna be able to land on power shots. He got some nasty power. So
Hey, but
I
also
got better be stopping him.
by you bringing up that injury that he had, also if he don't go up to the body,
I'll be right back.
more, he's not gonna be able to get a knockout of us or a stoppage because Bivol is so defensively responsible and so disciplined. It's hard. You feel me? Because
Yeah,
that's why I see that he can get a stoppage or a knockout, but he has to go to the body a lot more. He needs to confuse him. When Beterbiev, I mean when Bivol think that he going to the body, he go up top. When he think he going to the head, go to the body. So he needs to apply pressure to the body a lot more in the first round to the point he start confusing Bivol and make him drop his guard. You feel me?
I agree,
but
and also just to wear him down in general, man. Take his legs. That's his best asset.
I got a question for you. Y'all think Bill was gassed out from like 10 to 12, or it was just suppressed from Beterbiev getting something?
You could say both.
Mm-hmm. So would Bill gas tank be a question for y'all in
Nah.
for tomorrow?
He built for 12 rounds fight, and then you gotta know he know how to pace himself too. You feel me? Because if he ain't know how to pace himself in that whole fight, you could have seen Beterbiev really drown him. But he knows like when to go on offense. It was just that the later rounds, the 11 and 12 rounds, he did not go on the offense and to go and try to win a fight. That's a close fight. You feel me? But other than that, I'm not too worried about Bivol, man, because dude got the skills, he got the IQ, he got the team, he got the corner, he got everything. It's just that he just didn't do enough to win a fight. If he would have did enough, he could have got the draw, but just ain't do enough to win the fight.
7-5
Man,
because I think like 5 of the first 8 rounds, then Beterbiev won the remaining of them rounds. So I had
a similar.
Too. I had a 7-5.
Yeah, I had 7-5 Bivol.
Beterbiev.
I don't know how y'all got Bivol 7-5. Like how?
Because just because you throwing punches don't mean you won the round, nigga.
Man, like I said,
dude,
like
you cannot go in a fight. This is not what's the dude?
Willie Pep.
No, the Nietzsche dude, the dude that was Nicolo Nietzsche or some shit like that.
I know you're talking about from Argentina.
Yo, he's in there and he ain't throwing no punches, bro. You being defensive.
Nah, Nicolino Nietzsche would throw punches though, but that was Willie Pep. Dude. They say that didn't he won a round without throwing a punch. That was Willie Pep that they said did that.
I think. Oh yeah, I'm confusing them, but I think both of them. I think both of them won a round without throwing no punches, bro. What? I'm not giving you no fucking round. You ain't throwing no punch unless you want some Floyd shit. You defensively committed and you countering, bro. I'm not in. You know when to throw and get away. Like you gotta know how to do that smartly. You gotta outpoint him. You gotta time. Yo, come on, bro. I'm not about to give nobody no rounds if you don't even throw one shot or at least a throwaway jab or something, bro. Throw a kick or something. I'll get you on round. Shit.
In this rematch, bro, I got Dmitry Bivol schooling him. I think he gonna go out there and not play. I think it's gonna be like Dmitry Bivol versus Canelo when he was on a back foot bouncing and letting them combos go. I don't think he gonna play with him this time.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. My question is why
affected him. I think he looked at that loss and was like, damn, I really slacked. And next time he come out, he gonna keep them long ass arms up, boo, boo, boo. And Artur gonna be looking at him like a robot, like a 1.5, and he just gonna be bopping his ass all up and not take no breaks. He probably get cracked once or twice, but I think he gonna be on that ass because he trying to win.
Yo, pound for pound, you know what that tells me? That tells me y'all just want somebody to win instead of
you just want it to be a draw to see a third fight.
Yeah, I want a trilogy. That's not me picking somebody.
That's biased, though. That's biased.
No, it can't be biased because a trilogy don't happen unless both of them either a win and a draw in a third fight or 1-1. That's no biasness. You feel me? Because if I want a trilogy, if I want somebody to win, I'm not gonna ask for no trilogy. How the fuck somebody gonna go up 2-0? Listen.
That you want a trilogy is saying that you want this person to win, then you want this person. That's biased, bro.
It can't be biased because for a trilogy to happen, it either gotta be one person won and another draw, right? And 2 fights in a third fight, somebody gotta go up two wins. Or 1-1 and then somebody else go up 2 wins in the third fight. So that can't be biased. You asking for a trilogy is not you picking anybody to win.
There's no trilogy without the other person winning. You want the other person to win. That's bias. You going in there with a horse in a race. You want to see a trilogy. So that means niggas gotta win. So regardless of what your boxing knowledge is telling you and what you're seeing, you want one person to win at least once. That's bias, bro.
Yo, Ant, can you comment on this, bro? Because I don't think pound for pound, like seeing the point of view that I'm putting.
Bro, you saying he want? Go ahead, bro.
I think you on mute, bro.
I'm saying I understand wanting to see a trilogy because it was a damn good fight the first time around. I think what pound for pound is saying is that you kind of straddling the fence. Because it's like, yo, do you want to see somebody win, or we just want the draw just simply because? And just wanting the draw is kind of like a cop out as opposed to just making a pick.
Yeah, at that point, you don't.
I mean, like, the last fight, if Bivol would have won one more round, it would have been a draw. I don't know how y'all was scoring it. If y'all was just giving every round to Bivol to make him win, but on a fair scoring card, which a lot of people had it 7-5, one more round would have been a draw. So it's not far fetched at all.
Well, look, it's not far for you. I mean, you saying it's close. So how you saying you can't believe somebody saying it's 7-5 the other way when it's a close ass fight, bro? I can understand if they like, yo, it's 9-3, then that's different. But if somebody say they had it 7-5 Bivol and you here saying that it's a close fight,
because that tells me that a lot of the rounds that Beterbiev won because of activity and Bivol not throwing punches, that tells me that you just giving Bivol the round just cause. Like Bivol not doing shit on the offensive end. How the fuck you gonna give him that round?
Well, you scored.
Let's not forget.
Five ways to score, bro.
I know, but bro, 5 ways to score, bro. If you controlling the fight, okay. Like I keep bringing up Floyd. Floyd in a fight, right? He not throwing a lot of punches, but he knows how the scoring system works. He a stick and move, and then when it's time for him to score, he scored, and then he be on a run. Like with a Bivol, he's just going around high guard, moving around the ring, and not throwing no punches. How am I gonna give him that round, if Beterbiev coming on to last 30 seconds strong, he landing punches, bro.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, but like I said, to what I said earlier, bro. Me wanting a trilogy is not biased, because for a trilogy to happen, it either got to be 1-1 or one draw, and they go to the third fight. So that's not me picking somebody to win. It was just, it's a great fight. If it's not a great fight, who the fuck is anybody saying that they want to see a trilogy between Dela Santos and Shakur? No. You
I
feel me?
do. I tell you this though, I do want to see a rematch. I promise you, if there's any Shakur fight that I would like to watch, it got to be that rematch, bro. Like I gotta see, like to me, like he's a great boxer. Again, I'm not taking away none of that. It's just, and I get the hand thing, but I'm listening to the corners, and his grandpops is not saying, "No, is it okay? Does it hurt?" He's saying, "Let that left hand go. Throw combinations. What are you doing?" This man knows you got an injury. The person that's been in camp with you, so it's like, and the way he was fighting, like I gotta see that rematch, bro. Like that's
Man, I'm gonna tell you right now, that fight not happening, and I don't think Dela Santos even go in that fight again. He wouldn't look, the same shit gonna happen again, bro. It's not gonna be no different.
mm, mm, mm. Well, I'm excited for that card tomorrow, man. Again, there's been some
Me
great
too.
boxing talk, bro. You know, always pound for pound boxing talk. You know what a boxing talk is, the realest. I'm gonna start. I think it said it start at 11. I got some shit to do early in the day, but I'm definitely gonna be calling that. You know, my peoples, y'all definitely welcome back to jump on. Aunt McQueen, thank you for blessing the channel. Y'all go subscribe to that casual
Appreciate you.
boxing. You know, get with it now, cause these motherfuckers giving them strikes like crazy. But he's still. I think they loosening up now though, cause you've been. I think the last couple times your shit might still be up there. So you feel what I'm saying? Shout out to
Yo,
Never.
pound for pound,
What's good? What's good? What's
you about
good?
to go, right?
I was, but if you got something else you want to touch on, bro, like
So look, go to my channel real quick. There's a video I want you to check out. I think bro dropped, or did he leave? It should probably
um,
fail. So
no, I think what's his name dropped out.
yeah, go
Chuck.
to my channel real quick.
Yeah, Never Full Sport. And y'all go subscribe to Never Full Sports too, man. You feel what I'm saying? It's all when you come across real boxing, y'all ain't here now. One
Sh-
time we talking about no dumb shit. What I see
Share your
one
screen.
15 hours ago. Yeah, I was just about to. My shit be lagging though. My shit be lagging. I see. I see you put something 8 hours ago with Canelo Ducky face. Let me see.
No,
Y'all can
no,
see my.
that's not. That's I think that's a lie. We can't see what you seeing on your end.
Hold on, maybe.
You gotta
Oh
share your screen for the stream to see.
no, I
Yeah.
could shit. No, I know what to do. I'm sharing it, but I gotta click this.
Go to
Um,
shorts. Oh
hold
man, nah.
on,
Go to videos. Matter of fact.
hold on. All right, you should be able to see it in like 2 seconds. Boom, there we go. Everybody should be good
Yeah,
now.
it's behind.
Let me see.
Go to videos.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, go to the first video you see right there.
Yo, you, yo, you terrible, bro. Yo, you a terrible. Ain't no way you got proof of this. I don't know where you get this information from. Like, hold on, bro. Nah, hold on.
Now, what you think I'm talking about is not. Oh, I see. It's not. Pause it.
I just put. Ain't no way that you got any kind of valid information or any confirmation
No, no,
that this film
no,
was made.
no. I'm trying to. I'm trying to make you hear something. That go to 30 seconds in.
Let me see. All right. And you know what, too, bro? These nigga, I think it was either GQ or Chubb. They was on my shit yesterday, and they played this audio from Eddie Hearn. Supposedly, this nigga got test results back. Wasn't nothing wrong with him, and supposedly, like,
What I
and
told
supposedly,
you.
like,
What I
hey,
told you.
he hit up Eddie Hearn, or Eddie Hearn said he spoke to him, and he like, yeah, he ready to fight and shit. And Eddie Hearn is like, nigga, it's too late. You posted a picture in the hospital. The boxing commission said it's a wrap. Like, you've been replaced type shit. Same thing with Daniel Dubois. He said that, like, these niggas coming back with no C-19, not a fever.
I hope you
Nah, Du Bois is different.
See what you talking about.
Du Bois actually, from what they saying, it's like a virus going on out there. Somebody in the boxing media over there had it, and then I'm guessing there's some shit that's just going around.
Let's see what Shakur talking about with this doo-doo situation.
still take the fight. I mean, I'm kind of worried because he's not here. I was kind of excited to see him. Don't get butterflies and pull out the fight, Floyd. I know it's a hard time. I know you're dealing with a lot, but just show up.
Jim, I know we do.
It was a Jim story that you got. I got another one. Shakur Stevenson hurt him to the body. I know I should tell him. Shakur is so smart in the gym. So Shakur will let people believe they getting the best of him.
Yeah.
Just so they can get close enough.
Because you're
and
open here.
so hard. So he got hit so hard he almost doodled on himself. I know you.
Man, his pop just said that. Damn, his pop said that. Yo, you went back. This got to be an old ass interview. So you went back searching in the archive. Terrible, yo.
The rest of the round with his butt cheeks.
All right, so this
His last fight was very sloppy.
Pause it.
What you said this before?
This is another crazy clip. This is during the Shakur. They already signed a contract. So if you going around saying that, okay, Shakur hit you to the body to the point you had to shit on yourself, like, bro, what the fuck is there for us to even be thinking that y'all wanted to fight, bro? You feel me?
Well, so what, nigga? I mean, Devin Haney left with the money in the sparring with Tank. Niggas still want to see that fight.
Nah, that's different, bro. That's just conditioning somebody just not being in shape, and then motherfucker like, man, I'm not about to keep fighting because I'm not even supposed to be fighting. This is different. You went, and then they were supposed to do more. You just gotta keep playing. You're gonna see more clips though.
To me, I'm in the corner having a fit because he wanted to have sex during that training camp and eat food. No, it's just like things like that. He was in focus.
And he even said in an interview, I don't know why he like get up there lying, because he said in interviews where I done touch him with body shots, and he in there just running. He's literally like, at the round 3, 4, he's running. I'm asking his dad like, yo, one more. No, they pull him out the ring. Like, that's how that sparring went. The sparring ain't go. Floyd was awkward, so he had like a good first round. Yeah. And then after, it's like, okay, you keep jumping in, same guy. Now I'm pressing you. Literally, the sparring, he's just running, like hauling ass in this ring that we in right now.
One sparring session?
One sparring session. And in this ring right now, he ran and got out early. Like, he got out. You know when somebody get out early, it's getting too hot.
And he's learning. And the professionals, he make mistakes. He just turned 22. So he do certain things. Yeah, it's got to be honest.
Yeah, that's true.
But this the first camp he had, a real camp, no cheating.
But now Shakur say that, but then there's a video of him and Devin sparring, and he's saying no more, or I'm tired, and all this stuff. So, well.
Hey, at least you bring it up, because a lot of these motherfuckers don't even talk about that, bro.
Yo,
they act like stuff like that never happened.
Keep it across the board.
In no sex,
that's my main
sparring.
Bro.
Last camp, he wasn't excited because the level of competition, like, yeah, because he didn't want the cab drivers, he didn't want the easy route like that Oscar didn't want to give him. He wanted to fight the Tank, the Javantes, the Shakurs, everybody he's in the gym with. He like, I could beat these guys. So
now, based off this little video, you can tell, like, you see what I'm talking about with his dad, bro.
What you talking about? His dad ain't, from what you saying. How you? But now look at you. How you gonna take some shit that he's saying literal and then take some other shit he's saying is cap? Like,
because you can compare the two. I just show proof. Shakur himself just said in that clip, what they saying is true, which I put two and two together, and boom. The other shit that he's saying, okay, boom. How you saying that? Okay, oh, they sent SWAT to your house. Then soon as you got, and you just said yourself, you heard in the interview that Team Schofield when they hit up Eddie Hearn told them they ready to fight. I thought y'all was sick. Y'all look like y'all couldn't even. They wouldn't even allow y'all to get out the hospital for at least 3 days. So how the fuck you that quick you able to fight? You already know that the boxing committee for the UK already said they not fit to fight, bro.
Yeah, that was a little. I didn't believe it. You know me, I'm like, nigga, I gotta pull up the fact, like, because homie came in like, yo, y'all sleeping on Shakur and shit like that, and then he bought that. I'm like, whoa, where you heard that? He like, yo, play the video, and the nigga Eddie Hearn was on some shit like, bro, like these niggas.
Nah, Eddie Hearn is mad at
Yeah,
the
like, they taking
motherfuckers.
pictures, and then they did tests, and nothing really came back, and then now all of a sudden you can't contact me like you're hunky dory ready to go, and it's like, bro, it's too late. The boxing commission saw that, like, it's a wrap. To me, bro, I don't even like using the D word, but that is different, bro. Like, I ain't gonna say the full letter, but that is some different shit, bro. Like, how you? I never heard no shit like that. Like, I can understand people take literal the trolling and shit, and they try to, yo, but he said this, he said that. To me, I'm laughing. I'm like, okay, they trolling for attention. But to go in the hospital, do a photo op and all this shit, and then the next day you like, oh, I'm ready to go type shit. Is, bro.
Hey, look. Hey, remember when I was telling you all this shit? You was like, man, you
Nigga,
bugged out.
you were saying that this nigga poisoned his son so he could get out. That I don't
Nah,
know
I
what.
wasn't saying that 100%, but
Nah,
I'm
you were
saying that
saying.
I'm
I'm
saying
telling you,
everything
bro.
that I
Think
was saying.
about it. Think about it. Now listen
Yo,
to me.
everything that I was saying, basically, yo, when you gotta do with that type of character, there's nothing that he won't do, and he's showing you that he'll do anything to make people believe whatever he want to make people believe, bro. He brought kids into this. He said Shakur team SWAT to his house because Shakur team said that he and his son were harboring kids, bro. How fucked up you gotta be to lie about
Nah,
some
but
shit like that, bro?
what I would do is this. What I would say is this. I'm thinking that maybe, and I don't even want to do it because it's like saying that Floyd Schofield Sr. is like he doing some weird shit. Like, what I would say is this though. Maybe he like his son said he ain't feel good or something, and he was like, all right, well, let's go to the hospital. Let's go to the hospital. And I don't know if you when the last time you've been to a hospital, but that should take hours. And I think he caught his son
Yeah.
napping, and he took a picture like, yo, this is what's going on. And Floyd,
All this shit's
Floyd
planned, bro.
Schofield Jr. come out like, yo, pops, all right, now I'm good, I'm good. And he trying to get back in, and Eddie Hearn's like, bro, it's too late. Like, nigga, y'all posting pictures with all this. I don't think I'm saying that to say, I don't think Junior was on some shit like he was trying to duck. I think maybe his pops was trolling, trying to get attention, and took it too extreme. He took it a step too far. It was like, nigga, you can't come back for this now. Like, we replaced you.
So basically, all this trolling shit. There's money involved. It's a big event. Like, how are you trolling? You got a chance of a lifetime, right? You're not a WBC fighter. You feel me? You getting a shot. It's 10 more other people that's in line that should have gotten the shot. You got it, right? Because you talked your way into it. It's not like you earned the shot, right? So basically, how you gonna try to troll about something like that? Say, and then think about all the fucked up shit that he said. Shakur team, I mean, he said Shakur masseuse rubbed some cream on his son on his son legs. Now he's sick. Then he said, "Yo, Shakur team spiked his food."
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, how you got sick? Oh, he come out and say, "Oh, Shakur team ain't had nothing to do with it. Eddie Hearn ain't had nothing to do with it." Then he was blaming Snack, Snack people doing stuff like, bro, like it's just so much. Them type of people, you stay around, stay away from them because, like, I ain't gonna lie to you. Starting now, if Schofield Jr. don't start finding a way to tell his pops like it's certain shit I'm not fucking with, it's gonna fuck up his career
Yeah,
because it's a lot of weirdo. He don't went to the point where ain't no coming back from
that
this,
was the
bro. Because if you got the dudes that if you got the dudes that's giving you the opportunity, man, I mean, if we know what Turkey's saying. I mean, we know what Eddie Hearn's saying now. What does Turkey think about this? You feel me?
and that was the biggest opportunity. I think that was trolling gone too far to the point where you fucked yourself. I think he was trolling, but that hospital shit, I think that went to. I think that's the perfect headline. Like trolling gone too far, nigga. Like you just cost yourself the biggest opportunity. I hope he get it again. I mean, either way, I'm gonna watch Floyd Schofield Jr. fight because I like seeing his fights. But I think that Shakur fight would have been interesting. To me, it would have gave me like a little insight. Not much because not saying that Floyd Schofield is anything compared to Tank, but just gave me a little bit of insight of how he deal with that pressure. And Floyd Schofield come with that reckless pressure. So I wanted to see how he would do that and how if Shakur would take advantage, which I think he would, because like I said, he'd be reckless with his aggression. So I think he would be swinging wild, and I think Shakur kind of clip him. And that's what they were saying too. Because he was so, I think it was GQ or maybe it was Chubb, but one of them was so convinced about a stoppage. And I'm like, what? I asked him like, what makes you with all the injuries and all this shit? When he's like, bro, that body. Even in the Artem fight, like he hurt him to the bottom. I'm like, that's a fact. That's a fact. He had him on the back foot.
Artem hurt Shakur to the
No,
body?
Shakur hurt Artem to the body.
I'm
Yeah,
about
to the
to
point
say,
where he had this
what?
nigga on the back foot. For a nigga with brittle hands, shit getting injured, he still carried a little something to keep that nigga, And when they talking about this body shot situation, it was just like, okay, but I'm still gonna watch Floyd Schofield Jr. You still my nigga, bro. I still fuck with you, but sign you and your pops, bro. Y'all, I mean, that was the biggest opportunity, bro. And I mean that trolling shit went a little too far or whatever. Cause ain't no, even if you like at first I'm like, nah, bro, you sick,
Hey,
you sick. But
pound
ain't
for
no way you
pound.
sick and recover that next day, bro. Like, nah.
You is who you hang around.
That,
Know what I'm saying? So even though people gonna say it's his pops, but like you're not underage, you of age. So basically, and you getting older, you have a kid now. This dude is a grandpa now, bro, doing this type of shit. You feel me? And then if you pay attention to them, it don't seem like Schofield Jr. could even tell the dad, nah, we ain't doing this. I don't know if you ever paid attention to the way they
yeah, it
function,
don't
bro.
seem like he got that. Like, he's still kind of like kiddish with his pops, not like on some grown man shit. Like, yo, pop.
I just think that his pops used to put hands and feet on him. His videos out there, him doing that. Not with Schofield Jr., but you feel me? He got that character. So to me, it just seemed like he's scared of the father, and it's just certain shit that he might not agree with, but he's gonna let slide just because, like, hey. And then I think that he's into that some of them shits that his dad be doing, because he be laughing about some of them shits. Like, them shit's not funny, bro.
I thought this shit was funny. All that shit, everybody was taking it serious. I mean, when it come to the police and shit like that, that's a little different. But when you talk about like, oh, he rubbed cream and Snack trying to sell, I just thought it was promotion. I'm like, this nigga just promote. And when he said his pop, I think that I watched the interview. I think that nigga literally came clean and was like, my pop just be trolling. Because I think they specifically asked him about all that shit that was going on. And he was like, that's just, I don't be on social media. I'm not a social media nigga, but my pops run it, and we just be trolling. He just be trolling. And he said sometimes he be feeling like telling him chill, but he said that shit got me to fight, so I just let him do what he do. But I think that the hospital shit took it a little too far, because they're not gonna put you in the ring, bro, if you just hospitalized. And then,
Bro, if you got Eddie Hearn mad out of all the shit that he be talking, out of all the Dick Ryan, he be doing. You got Buddy mad. Yo, everybody's mad. Eddie Hearn mad. Um, um, Hopkins don't even want to talk about it. He say talk to De La Hoya. De La Hoya mad. Yo, everybody that puts you in position is mad. The only person that we don't know how he feel is Turkey. Now, if Turkey feels sympathy and believes it, it don't matter because he'll give you the chance. Or he might pull your card, invite you to the next card to see if you
I
gonna pull
think
that same shit. What
the
Shakur
way that
can't.
the energy that Eddie Hearn was giving up, how hard he was going on it, like yo, you can't be doing
Nah,
this.
he
I
was
think that
mad.
Turkey checked him like, yo, what the fuck is going? Like what? Because if Turkey was on some shit like, oh, maybe he was, and maybe I think Eddie Hearn's temperature would have been a little different. Like, well, things happen, whatever. But that nigga was on some shit like, you can't do that. Like, nothing came back. What is like?
Nah, I don't think that got nothing to do with Turkey because
And for
from
the
the
whole
jump,
shit, Turkey the one that's hiring these niggas.
yeah. Peep game. I'm gonna put you on game. So basically, why I'm saying what I'm saying because from the jump, Eddie Hearn never respected Schofield Senior. If you listen to him talking about them when the fight got signed, he was already saying, "I don't even know, buddy. I don't even
You
know
know
who they
what? You
are."
might be
He was
right
just
because I'm thinking, why would he? I was about to say, why would he come with that energy when this dude, yeah, he's with Golden Boy, but he's at the zone, he's under the zone fighter. But that do make sense what you're saying because Shakur, he now got Shakur. So I think Eddie Hearn more on that side, like nigga, you like he more like I don't really give a fuck. Like, yeah, you can't be playing like because he did just sign Shakur now. So it's not like he extra make it
yeah,
clean and soften up on this nigga. But it's not, it's like, nah, like we got this big star and you playing with this big star. So yeah, you might be right. His energy
yep.
was like a little bit more.
From the jump, he was already disrespecting Schofield team. Like he just acted like them dudes was nobodies in the sport. Like you feel me? So he just went off on his own because Turkey, he's straightforward. If Turkey was saying something, and then if Turkey feels some type of way, you gonna hear it from Eddie Hearn. He gonna bluntly say it. You gonna hear it from the Zone show, which is Adi and the other dude. You feel me? You gonna hear it from different people. So we'll find out what Turkey thinks because if Schofield want to get another chance, he better hope Turkey don't feel no type of way about it. He believes that shit. But other than that, if he don't, bruh, Tank ain't giving him a fight. Shakur definitely ain't giving
Oh
him
hell
no
no, the
fight.
top fight is out of the
Unless,
question. That nigga didn't even know. I don't even think he on that radar. Like,
so that's what I'm saying. Like, who's gonna give him a fight? Keyshawn, one of them dudes. Like, Keyshawn will fight Schofield if Schofield and fight Tank or some shit. just cause but he not like who's gonna give him the chance, bro? Unless he put himself in position, bro.
facts. Well, again, my dude, I appreciate you. Y'all go subscribe to that Never Fold Sports. Shout out to everybody that was in today. Chubbs, Milan. What was my man name that you was making fun of? Yeah, Bilal Elk. Shout out to my dude Adam Hurley. D for the win. Who else I'm missing? Somebody else had a name up here. Abdul Rahim. Shout out to all the pound for pound community with that real boxing talk. Shit like this to me is way more interesting when we get into these squabbles and get into these good fights and all that fake ass crying and all that other shit that these grown men be doing. But yo, I appreciate you. Never fool. You enjoy your Friday. I'm be on tomorrow, like I said, and I did be posting my community shit too. I'm on my shit now. So you feel what I'm saying? Shit is more professional. Sooner or later I'm gonna start getting some better camera quality and all this shit, so shit don't be lagging and shit is more on point. But yo, again, no, not for real, bro. Be easy. Appreciate you coming to the channel always. You already know the link be in the chat. Never feel like niggas coming up too
So
much, and never, I don't want to come across like. But at the end of the day, nigga, this YouTube, like, I feel like niggas is chilling. Like, I don't care you mention channels, you cursing, you doing what you do. Like, we all grown men. Like, we just chilling, talking about a sport, bro. But other than that, I'm about to hit with the outro. Y'all be easy, and I'll be on the mall calling these fights. Be easy. Where my outro shit at? Okay, boom, there you go.
P4P Boxing Talk. Unbiased Boxing Channel.
Roses and daffodils, waiting on you at the gates hell. Catch me if I start to feel a prayer dawn, a prayer dawn. Roses and daffodils, waiting on you at the gates hell. Catch me if I start to feel a prayer dawn, a prayer dawn. I got some big ass fucking visions involved. I'm talking cover lover, baby mother covered in gold. I'm talking 19 fucking rings on my tree. I got ice and different income that nobody can see. Got a big ass fucking head on my motherfucking shoulders. My niggas stay